Alrighty, what's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for a Saturday night video, right here on the home of the Gilmore Chronicles, TGC Reborn. This is your Saturday evening stream, right here on the home of the Gilmore Chronicles and the biggest streams of all time, TGC Reborn. Thank you for watching on this Saturday evening, August the 7th, 2021. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down below, and subscribe to all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share this video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell and turn on all my notifications so you never ever, ever miss an upload. If you miss out, you miss out. That's all I gotta say about that. And if you don't like it, fuck you, man. And that's it. So like the video, dislike the video. I don't give a shit what the fuck you do, but don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below on my channels, all 5 channels. Share the video all over the internet. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, wherever you share my videos, and that's all I gotta say about that. And like I said, don't forget to hit that bell. It's very important to hit that bell and turn on all my notifications. So hopefully YouTube can send out my notifications to you. If you're not getting them, just unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then hopefully hit the bell, and then hopefully my videos will go out to you. If not, well, fuck Susan. That's all I gotta say about that. Because YouTube really needs to fix their website, and they gotta really fix their community guidelines and monetization, and they gotta fix that whole website. That's all I gotta say about that. And yeah, that's it. That's basically all I gotta say about that. Fix your fucking website, Susan, you fucking cunt. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alrighty. Hopefully some people will trickle in during this Saturday night stream. I'm gonna try not to make it too long. I know it's like 9:30 at night. A lot of people are probably out doing whatever they do. There's really nothing on tonight. It's Saturday, so it's the weekend, first weekend of August. So people are probably at the bar, or they're with their significant other, or they're in the bedroom jacking off to me. But it is what it is. Or watching some baseball, watching some YouTube, or playing some video games. I might actually play some video games. I haven't played video games in a long time. So I might play some I don't know, maybe play some Final Fantasy, or maybe I'll just figure out a game to play. Play for a couple minutes until I get bored. And then that'll be it. And then we'll see what happens with that. I really got nothing to do. Tomorrow I'm pretty busy. Tomorrow I'm pretty busy. I'm gonna be hanging out with my parents tomorrow, most of the day tomorrow. Probably about 8:30, and then come home, and then gotta feed you little pushy cat over here. The wrestling cat, and that's it. And then we'll see what happens. With that, I'll have my dinner, and then I'll just probably have a late night snack, and then probably go to sleep because I gotta get up for work on Monday. And as you all know, the missus is on assignment in Florida right now. She will be back, I don't know. Hopefully, well, she said 2 weeks, but might be longer depending on this fucking virus. But who knows at this point? But as of right now, it's possible she'll be back by SummerSlam weekend. So that's 2 weeks away. So really 13 and a half days until hopefully the missus come home, and we'll see what happens with that. And that's that. And then we worry about what's going to happen for the end of the month. Then we get ready for Labor Day, and that's it. But yeah, she'll be coming back from Florida in a couple weeks, and then we'll probably just get through the rest of the summer, going into the fall. Probably go somewhere, do something Labor Day weekend. And then say probably just scroll through September, most of October. We got Halloween on a Sunday, so that's gonna be a big day for a big day for all the kiddies because they don't have school and they can get up early in the morning and then by 1, 2 o'clock they can go out and get their candy and shit. So yeah, me and the missus will probably be giving out candy to the kiddies and probably playing some spooky Halloween music. But you know me, I'll be playing some freaking death metal. I'll play this. I'll probably play some like metal Halloween songs like "This is Halloween, This is Halloween," by Marilyn Manson. But maybe play some Ozzy like "Bark at the Moon" or something like that. Some cool stuff. I can't really. I don't have a speaker, so I can't really. The only thing I could do is open the window that's right here. You can't see it, but it's over here where my right hand is. Open that, blast the fucking computer speakers to the neighbors yell, but I'm probably not gonna do that. Um, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't have we do have Bluetooth. I don't know if it works really, but we could do that. Um, I would take my laptop out, but the thing is, I gotta charge it, so I can't really take it out for too long because then I'm gonna have to charge my computer. Then I gotta snake an extension cord into the house to charge it up and put my regular charger into the extension cord. So, but we'll figure something out. Might decorate the house a little bit like Rosa did last year. While I was at work. Didn't get that many kids at when I was at work, so it is what it is. But this year's on a Sunday and I don't work, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, so maybe me and Rose will go to a Halloween party the day before. We'll see what we do, but probably on Halloween we'll probably just chill, wait for the kiddies to come and just have fun and give out the candy. Probably all the way, probably until it gets really till it gets dark, which will probably be around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then we'll probably come in and then maybe watch some Halloween movies. Maybe like have Halloween, the Rob Zombie Halloween. We can watch that. Watch Freddy versus Jason. See what happens with that. I think Walking Dead's gonna be coming back, so we can watch the end of the Walking Dead, the final season, which doesn't really look that good already, but it is what it is. And we do that. And that's it. And then we have to turn the clocks back, I think a week after that. And then we get ready for the election day where we get rid of de Blasio and Cuomo in New York City. We get rid of those bozos. I think Governor Murphy's up for re-election, but he's staying. He's a great governor here in Jersey, so I'm gonna vote for Mr. Murphy and everything. But if you're in the Northeast, you're in like New York City, go to the polls, get rid of de Blasio and get rid of Cuomo, please. Get them out. I don't care if you vote for Eric Adams or the guy that's what's his name? The guy that's a guardian angel, that's the leader of the guardian angels. I don't even care who you vote for, but get Cuomo and get freaking de Blasio out of New York. I mean, like now. In 2 months, they'll be 2.5 months, they'll be gone. Be gone, and hopefully New York and for all you people that live in New York, hopefully New York City will be back to the way it is. Right now, it's not that good because two dopes are on it. One's a complete wacko, and the other one is a fucking sexual pervert. But it is what it is. So get them out. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, then after that we got Veterans Day, and then after that we got Thanksgiving Day. Can't wait for Thanksgiving. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Rose will be going to back to Florida for another assignment. Well, not for assignment. It's our grandson's birthday. He's gonna be turning 5 years old, so she'll be going to Florida for probably the beginning of November, and then probably coming back probably I would say right before, maybe the week before Thanksgiving. I would go. I don't know if I'm going to go. I don't know yet. I'm trying to get the time off from my job and go to Florida for a couple weeks and then come back and then have Thanksgiving with my parents and everything. Um, but we'll see. It's not gonna be hot down there. It's gonna be like 60, 70 degrees because it's fall and getting close to winter. So, but it is what it is. Hopefully, I can go down there and celebrate my grandson's 5th birthday. That'd be awesome. And just enjoy the Florida weather, and get out of this fuck hole in the Northeast. Well, Jersey's great, but just get out of this fucking house, really. And I did clean some of my house this morning and earlier today. So that's it. By the way, the stream has been brought to you by is brought to you by the greatest fucking energy drink in the world. No, not Monster. Rockstar energy drink, Fruit Punch. These things are great. These are fucking great. This is great. I mean, I went to Target today. These were on sale for $1.99. I didn't buy one of them. I didn't buy two of them. I didn't even buy three of them. I bought four of them because they were cheap. $1.99, $2. I don't know, $8 worth of energy drinks. I'm gonna probably have this one now. I'm probably gonna keep the might have one late at night, or you know what? I'm probably gonna keep the second one for tomorrow. Bring it over to my parents' house and have that for lunch. And then maybe something else for dinner, but we'll see. And then keep the other ones for midweek. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I bought a couple of things today at Target. I bought some frozen pizza. I bought the DiGiorno's stuffed crust pizza, the 4-cheese pizza, because I love that one. I didn't know it was like $3.50 a box. I thought it was like maybe $2.75 at most. So I was like, okay, let me buy 3. And then I look at the freaking bill. I'm like, the fuck is this $11 come from? I'm like, where did this come from? But I'm like, all right. So I looked at the price. It was like $3.50. It was like $3.59. I mean, really. I'm not gonna. I want to. Hold on. No, I'm not gonna pull it out because I think I threw it out. I forget what I put. It's somewhere right here, but it is what it is. So yeah, I did that. I bought some like just some things for basically to feed myself for a week. So I had a pizza for lunch. Just finished that. I'm gonna have I have a beef patty in the fridge. I'm gonna have that for my late dinner. Before I go to bed and everything. And then tomorrow I'm gonna have some go to my parents' house and have a sandwich while I'm watching the Met game. I'll talk about the Mets in just a little bit because I have some other topics to discuss the issues, if you will. There's some big topics to talk about. But yeah, so I'll have a sandwich tomorrow during the Met game, talk to my dad and my mom and everything. And then for dinner, I'll have some Italian sausage, as us Italians call it ring sausage, or if you're Italian, chevrolet. Or if you say it really fast, shit a lot, because after you finish it, you're gonna shit a lot. But it is what it is. I'm Italian, gotta eat that sausage, you know what I mean? That'll be yummy, yummy in my tummy tomorrow night. That's all I say about that. Yeah, and then the rest of the week, I'm probably just gonna chill here in the abode. I gotta do my job for a couple of hours, and then basically I got the rest of the day to do nothing. Actually, Monday I gotta go to the bank after work, so probably like 3 o'clock. I'm going to the bank to cash my check, and gotta take some money out because I got my car payment coming in. I gotta pay my car insurance. And that's it. All my other bills are paid right now. My phone bill's paid. My internet bill's paid. My cable's paid. All I gotta do is just pay the I gotta pay the car, and I gotta pay the car. I don't have to pay for gas yet because because it is what it is. I only I went out today. Um, I went out today with the car and just went down to the supermarket. Took me like 25 minutes. Came right back. It was like I go to Target and it was like really nobody there. I'm like, damn, it's Saturday at about 3, 4 o'clock. Nobody's there. Damn. I was like, okay. Got my stuff and came right back. It is what it is. So didn't have to waste a tank of gas. That much gas, but it is what it is. But and that's it. Tomorrow I don't have to use my car tomorrow, but it is what it is. And then yeah, probably during the week I might have to use the car for a couple just to go somewhere. I got a couple plans this week that might hang out with some friends, so might have to um go down, go in the city, go into a take the car into New York City and just chill for a little bit. A couple of my friends and then come back. Yeah, so that might waste a little bit of gas, but I think I'll have enough gas for basically the rest of the next week, and then I'll have to fill it up again. And that costs a lot of money, but basically I put like 20. I would say about $20-$25 worth of gas in my car, but it's it is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. If you people still think I don't have a car, I showed my car with the Armada details on it. That is actually my car. But I did show myself driving it way back when, like maybe a couple years ago. So you don't want to believe me? Well, fuck you, man. Fuck you, hiding behind a fake account and hiding behind and using a voice changer. And say you're in Jersey and this and that. Bunch of fucking losers. I mentioned it yesterday. One guy, making fun of Chase because he got a big ass freaking gummy bear. Looked like it was like a big gummy worm. That was kind of like looked like a big freaking, cock or ding like a thing. And then people like saying like, oh, Chase bought a sex toy for Peter and this and that. He's gonna give it to Peter and everything. Idiots. It's a fucking gummy. Fucking gummy bear, and these people think like, oh, me and Chase are fucking homosexuals and this and that. That I have to hold, Chase has to hold my hand, or I have to hold Chase's hand to, for everything because these fucking cowards can't fight. It is what it is. Like I got these two dweebs, probably the same person, but it is what it is. Talking smack and wanting me to prove everything. Like, it's like, oh, prove you drive, prove you live in a house, prove this and that, prove you're married and this and that. I don't have to show you shit. All right, take it for what it's worth. If you can't, then get the fuck off YouTube. That is what it is. I already showed my freaking. Well, it's not even here anymore. But is this here? Hold on. Here it is. Hold on. This is something that I got for my wedding. So don't believe me. So don't believe that I'm married. Here it is, dumbbells. It says Rosalba and Peter. Well, that's what was this? No, I don't care. It was Rose or Rosalba. Just take it for what it's worth. But then it has the lyrics to "Forever" by Kiss. And that's that. This is from the family. This is after the wedding. Good and everything. I don't have the I don't even have the picture. I had it somewhere. I thought it was on here, but I don't know where it is anymore. Rosa moved everything, so I had the picture of I have me and Rose's engagement picture, and the picture to our wedding and our engagement picture and our wedding invitation, but I don't know where it is. But it is. It's on my Instagram, so you can just look at that. So For all the people said I'm not married, fuck you. Oh, why don't you wear your wedding ring? I don't have to wear my wedding ring. I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't have to. Rosa doesn't have to. She only wears it every so often, but yeah, we've been together for 13 years. 13 years, married 8. So be jealous, motherfuckers. And that's all I gotta say about that. And thank you for the free view, motherfucker. By the way, so it went up. It is what it is. But yeah, that's it is what it is. And it's like, oh, you don't have a kid, you don't have this and that. I don't give a shit, man. Like they're saying, I'm shooting blanks. You wish I was shooting blanks. I give Rosa the vitamins basically on a daily fucking basis, except when she has that time of the month. When she, don't mess with her on that time of the month. She'll go crazy. But it is what it is. Yeah, I don't shoot blanks. I don't shoot blanks. It's just that I have, everything that, kids cost a lot of money. Right now, I don't have a lot of money. To even, me and the missus, kind of not, back in the day when we first met, we wanted kids, and we were ready for kids, and Rosa at one point Rosa got pregnant, but she was pregnant, and she told me, and I was like, I was happy that, but I was really happy. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have my first kid, whether it be a boy or a girl, and I already had the names picked out already. It was going to be a boy. I was going to name my first boy John after Ozzy. Of course, John Michael Osborne. That's what was going to be his official name, John Michael Gilmore, and everything. I was going to name either John or Jack, but I was going to go with John first. But she didn't really like John, so I was thinking, okay, let's just name him Jack. But that's that. And as far as if it was a girl, I would have named her Kelly because of Kelly Osbourne. Which everybody knows I'm the unofficial. I'm the unofficial Osbourne. Basically, the Osbournes and me are like intertwined and everything. I mean, Kelly and my dad's birthday is on the same goddamn day. At the end of October, a couple days right before Halloween. That's kind of cool. Ozzy's birthday is in the same month as me, Lemmy, my uncle, and Chris Holt and Maria Brink of In This Moment. So December's a big month. I got two legends in Ozzy and Lemmy. Ace of Spades got a war in my face, and two future legends in Chris Howarth and the metal goddess Maria Brink. Right, the same week too. And then my uncle's right in the middle of that too, right around the same week in a span of a couple of days. So I'm very lucky to be to be born in the same month with legends, and that's all I gotta say about that. But like I said, if I Rosa told me she was pregnant. I was kind of like, what? I was like, okay. So I was like, okay. Told my parents like Rose is pregnant. I told everybody on freaking Facebook and everything, and that she was pregnant. I said I was gonna be a daddy. We're all ready. We went out, and I'm rubbing a belly, and I'm all happy and everything. We got the names already. We just my at the time my finances weren't that great, but we were gonna make something of it. So I had jobs lined up and everything, so that was that. Yeah, we were all happy and everything, and then maybe like a week later, she goes to the doctor. Doctor says, "You're not pregnant." I misdiagnosed, and she says, "You're not pregnant." So she comes back to me and says, she was crying, and I'm like, what's wrong? She goes, the doc. I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me that he misdiagnosed me, and I'm not pregnant. I was like, damn. So, not to say I don't shoot blanks. So it is what it is. So yeah, that was it. And then from there, that was it. I wanted to have kids with Rosa, but over the years, I just had a fear of having kids because there were a lot of work, especially the first 5, 10 years, because you got to deal with them getting up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Waking up 5, 6 times a night, and then you gotta take care of them. If Rose had to go somewhere, I gotta take care of them, and that's a big responsibility for me. I'm scared to death. I mean, back when my sister was young, and I had to take care of her when my parents went out, or my nana, my papa, my aunt came over to take care of us. But then when I was like 12, 13 years old, I could just stay home and take care of my sister. But it is what it is. But I love kids. I mean, I love kids. I'm like John Cena. I love the kids. And I have a lot of my cousins have babies now. Most of them are grown up now, but there's like my one of my cousins just had a beautiful baby girl at a what's her name, Sierra, I think her name is. Um, had it about a month or two ago. She was a button, but as far as me, I mean, I'm not saying I'll never have kids, but right now, oops, sorry about that. No, right now with me and Rosa, I think we're fine. We're fine. She's getting to that age where basically if she has a kid right now, it could come out retarded, but and she doesn't want to have like abnormal kids because she doesn't believe in that shit. I'm like, well, I don't want to kill a baby just because it has Down syndrome or shit like that. I think that's wrong. So, having a kid with Rosa could be tricky, but never say never. But we'll see what happens with that, and we'll move on. We'll move on from there. But Rosa has her daughter from a previous marriage that is of age. She's old now, not old, but she's in her 30s now, and she has our grandson, who's cute as a button. Gonna be 5 years old in November. Sadly, the boyfriend that she had the kid with, he passed away from a couple of months ago from COVID, and yeah, that really sucks for a 5-year-old kid, almost 5-year-old kid, that you lost your father. You're not gonna grow up with a father. But it's gonna be hard when he's like, where's daddy, where's this and that, and then when you're like 10, 11, 12 years old, your mom's gonna have to sit you down and say, yeah, your father's not with us anymore, he's with God. And he's like, no, he's not. I'm like, yeah, he is. And then maybe she'll show him pictures of him, that you have to tell him that daddy's not with us anymore, he's not coming back. It's gonna hurt him, but who knows. Hopefully, my grandson grows up to have, a father, like father type figure. But I'm grandpa. But it is what it is. I'm 44, and I feel like I don't even feel like a grandpa or an uncle. Some uncles to my other cousins, but it is what it is. But yeah, Rose's daughter I treat like my own daughter, but I'm kind of like the stepdad and everything. I mean, it's not mine. Biologically, it's not mine. I know people make fun of it. Say, you don't have a kid. This and that. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If it's my stepdaughter, it's basically like my daughter. I mean, it is what it is. Take it for what it's worth. Okay? I inherit her into my family. So fuck you. And that's that. And all these trolls saying that I don't have a job. I mean, I'm always on YouTube 24/7, 365. No, I'm not. YouTube is my life. No, it's not. I got other priorities to worry about than fucking YouTube. And I do work. I work remotely because of this fucking virus. I can't go into, New York City. I have to drive. I used to drive, or if I felt like I take the train down there. It's a pain in the ass sometimes, but it is what, especially in the winter. Same thing with with the car going on the highway down to New York City in the winter. It's a pain in the fucking ass. But you gotta get through it. It's scary, but I get through it. But it is what it is. But I do work. I do make the money that you wish you fucking had. I mean, even my last job when I was working in retail, I showed pictures here and there. But I don't work in retail no more because it's kind of hectic. And then with my condition, it's all it's like I can't do this anymore. I can't work 5 straight days anymore. I can't do it. I only can work maybe 3-4 days, between 5 and maybe 6 at most 6 hours a day. I can't. I can't do like 80. If it's a bi-weekly job and I'm working like 35 to 42, 45 hours a week. I mean, it's great money, yeah, but I'm tired. With my condition, I'm fucking tired. And my schedule always is either the same or it changes here and there. Maybe I'll be working like 4 to 11 or 3 to 11, or sometimes I'm working in the morning. I'm like 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m. to like 3:30 p.m. It sucks. With a break, by the way. But sometimes I'm there on a Friday night with the supervisor, and I can't even get a goddamn break. It is what it is, and that's why basically I quit, because they had. I mean, my job was bad. I mean, it had bad working conditions. I don't want to talk about it because some people might hear it and everything, but I don't give a shit. I quit. I think. Well, I left 5 months ago. I was like, I can't do retail anymore. Fuck this job. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much all I got to say about that. It was just the boss was a fucking prick. Couldn't hire anybody to help me out. And I told him, I says, I only can do 3 to 4 days. And it's like, if you want me to get you a doctor's note from my therapist, I'll give you it. But it is what it's just too much bullshit I don't want to talk about anymore. Because 5 months ago, it's 5 months ago now. What's weird is I got a thing in the mail from the union. I'm not even part of the union, but it's getting things in the mail, just random shit. But it is what it is. But now I'm happy back at my music job, making about the same amount of money. Though I wish it was a little bit more. That's why I'm thinking about getting a secondary job, like a part-time secondary job, just to add more money into the bank and pay more bills. I can pay my car easily. I can pay my mortgage, and I can pay for things that I want to do, like go to concerts and take the missus out to dinner, or whatever, go to Atlantic City or whatever. So I'm in the process of doing that. So we'll see what happens with that. But to say that I don't work, that's a lie. I showed proof of that in video and on Instagram. To say I don't have a kid, biologically, yes, you're half right, but Rose's daughter is practically my daughter. It is what it is, and I'm grandpa too. So it is what it is, and the whole thing, with people saying that, all these douchebags saying that me and Chase are buddy, and that and this and that. Yeah, Chase is my friend. Chase is a cool guy, like fan of YouTube. Fan of YouTube's in the chat. Well, I don't know if he's still watching, but he's in the chat right now. But anyway, I've been Chase's friend for a couple of years. Me and fan of YouTube have been friends for, I think, about 3 years now, maybe 4 years. We never had an argument. We never had a fight. Same thing with Chase. We have arguments, but not fights or anything. Double Z, I've been friends with for a long time. WJ, even though he reopened his Wrestling Jesus channel again. Now he has like almost 100 subscribers already. I guarantee, I guarantee that channel will be gone in at least between 3 weeks. People are saying 1 week, they're saying 3 weeks. I said probably less than 4 months. And they'll probably get rid of his Wrestling Gods Facebook page and the new EFED, the World Wrestling League, which is episode 2 is coming up soon. That's probably going to go bye-bye too. And his regular Facebook channels are going to go. His Cedric Hogan Facebook page is probably going to go bye-bye, and his regular page is going to go bye-bye too. Because that's what WJ does. He'll get so many subscribers and so many people to friend him on Facebook and on his, go to his pages and his EFEDs, so join the EFED, and it'll close down like a month or so later. The same thing with his YouTube channels. He'll open a channel, or sometimes he'll open a group channel with Jerry, like the Wrestling Juggernauts, or he'll open up another side account, and then like a couple weeks to a month later, they're gone. And this is WJ's thing. It is what it is. So, people in the comment sections like I'm not, they're leaving comments like, I'm not subscribing to you, like say, I'm not going to subscribe to you if you're going to close it down in like a day or a week and this and that. WJ will probably get like 300, 400, maybe 500 subscribers in the next 2 weeks at least. And he'll do great videos, and then after that, gone. That's what he does. Not like back in the day when he had like one channel and it almost had like it was getting close to I think 2,000 subscribers or more, even more than that. And he closed it down, or he closed it down, or it got terminated by asshole trolls. That's all I got to say about that. But WJ, you need to keep this channel. I'm sorry. Stop it. Stop flip-flopping between YouTube and freaking Facebook. All right? Just pick something. Pick something and stick to it. You know what I mean? Stick to your guns, if you know what I mean. I don't even know who sings that, but it is what it is. But to all these haters saying that me and Chase are all buddy, I went to Chase and, kicked some douchebag named Nick Earth out and everything, and I'm scared of him. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of that pendejo that supposedly lives in Jersey. I'm not afraid of that douchebag Matthew Lee Jones and all his fake-ass proof that he has. That I'm a pedophile, that I sent, this and that, and I hit on his like supposedly 14-year-old girlfriend Shauna, and this other dumb bitch named Ashlyn. By the way, they're fake because I tried to look up their profiles, I couldn't find them, so I think they're all fake. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Nick Infanti's in the chat says, Peter, you finally put a shirt on. What of it? You like my shirt? The Young Bucks! The greatest tag team in the 21st century. No, not Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho, ho. The Young Bucks are the best tag team in the modern era right now. So it is what it is. This is not an AEW shirt. This is a Ring of Honor shirt. $20, motherfuckers. $20. And I have the book. I don't have it with me right now. The what's in it? Killing the Business. The new one that just came out. The new book that came out. Got that signed by the Bucks. I have a picture I don't know, a couple of pictures with the Bucks and Adam Cole, baby, and Kevin Steen. When they first formed Mount Rushmore back in PWG. I have a group picture with all of them. It's on my Instagram. Check it out. That's that. So yeah, I met the Bucks. I met Kevin Steen twice. Adam Cole I met like 5 or 6 times. Matt and Nick Jackson I met a couple of times. Yeah. So yeah, Mr. VIP. You know, people say very, very important pedo, stuff like that. I mean, it is what it is. The same fucking thing 12 years later. By the way, my anniversary is coming up in 2 days, my friends. Monday is my anniversary on YouTube. My 12-year anniversary, episode 200, my friends. Hopefully you guys can, you'll be watching. Don't forget to hit that bell to get notified. So when it comes out, you come on in and we have a big show, hopefully. Maybe I'll have some guests. I don't know yet. I'm still debating about having guests on my show. Because I know if I send out the link, stupid trolls are trying to come in. So, and it's going to be hard to like limit the people that come in and everything. But, it is what it is. Unless I have like, I don't know how to do it on YouTube, but subscribers only. So, but then again, that can backfire too because all these trolls will just come in and subscribe and then start talking shit. But it is what it is. But fuck them. Fuck these trolls in the ass with a spiked colonic. That's all I gotta say about that. No, but like I said, these two monkey trolls saying, they call me the P word, no valid proof. I mean, something like, oh, we got the proof, we got a lot of proof on you, this and that. You got nothing, dude. And and all these sayings like I got stuff from 2012, and it's like I don't remember anything from 2012. Yeah, because it's 9 years ago. My mind is like I can't go back 9 years ago. I know some things in 2012, but I don't know a lot. I know for one thing, I didn't make that account that talked to that one of your ugly bitches. It was like probably a decoy or something like that. Wasn't your girlfriend, and there's no proof that it was me talking to them. Because I still have the screenshot of that of the little proof you tried to send on Twitter to everybody. Failed. It failed. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it, and it failed. And if you look at it, now I sent it to a couple people, I know, like Chase and fan of YouTube, and a couple of guys from the Ambiguous Bastards and everything. And I showed it to Dark Horse. I'm like, yeah, they confirm it. It's fake. I mean, the picture, yeah, it was from 2015, but I not used that picture account in 2015 to talk to random fucking douchebag girls that are 13 or 14. Not me. It was not me. And plus, if I wish I still, to the people I sent it, they know that if you look at the messages, it's all not. I mean, it's not something I would say. And then if there's a pic that's all blurry, it might have been. They think it's like a dick pic or anything. I didn't send any dick pics on Facebook, but it is what it is. But that's all I gotta say about that. So your proof is invalid, but keep slandering my name and keep thinking about me, and that's all I gotta say about that. I proved everybody wrong. I prove everybody wrong every freaking day. That's why you dweebs need to get the fuck off my dick and get the fuck off YouTube. But if not, continue to ride my dick and gargle my cum. I hope you choke on it and die. That's all I gotta say about that. But make all the accusations that you want. Do all these fake videos that you want. Because you know what's gonna happen to those videos. Bye bye. What's gonna happen to those channels? Bye bye. Oh, I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna keep uploading it. And I'm gonna come see you when COVID's over. You're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna come to Livingston, New Jersey. I've been waiting 12 years for somebody to freaking come. I've been waiting 12 years. Nobody's even sniffed my area. Nobody has sniffed Livingston, New Jersey. And I moved here in 2011, middle of August in 2011. So I've been here for 10 goddamn years, my friend. And I've gone through a lot of shit with the snowstorms, with Superstorm Sandy, the hurricanes that have been around, and you know all that good shit. How to renovate the house. Back in 2016, we all remember that. And then when I moved to my my brother's house, my brother from another mother, God rest his mighty soul, the man in the pictures behind me, moved to his house for a little bit, for about a couple weeks. And then when I had my job in the city, I would drive to the city, and that's that. And then sometimes I would be at my mom and pops to do some videos and sleep over here and there. But that's that. So yeah, but Casa del Gilmore is back in business again, and that's it. And yeah, probably be living here for the next, I would say, another 5. Well, I would say another 5, maybe 8 years. I'll probably be still living here in Livingston, and then hopefully, if things go well, me and the missus will retire to Florida to be with our grandson. Our grandson's gonna be like in his a teenager, and we're gonna watch him grow and go to school and graduate junior high school and go to college. Maybe meet a girl when he gets married, and we'll be there and everything. But me and Rosa, hopefully, we'll live out the rest of our lives with her daughter, and our grandson, and her family here and there too. Hopefully my parents will still be around, and I want to take them to Florida, but they won't. My mom's kind of a hell bent in the yard, but I'm like, eh. So yeah, so it's gonna suck when they die, because I have to go I'm in Florida, I have to go all the way back to New York, take everything that I need to take out of their house, and either sell it or take it back with me to Florida. That's gonna be a pain in the ass, because I gotta get a U-Haul to do all that shit, and then worry about if I'm gonna sell the house, that house, because Casa del Gilmore will probably be sold when me and the missus go to Florida. We're not coming back. I don't want to come back. I want to stay in Florida where it's warm. No, I got to worry about fucking hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff. But there's not much tornadoes down in southern Florida. But hurricanes, yeah, you got to worry about that. So, and it's easier to go to. It's kind of gonna be harder to go to concerts, especially like in this moment. Comes to Florida. I have to like hope to come to Orlando. They come to the Fort Lauderdale area, or maybe down to Miami. Gonna be a little trip to go to Orlando is like 2 hours away. You go to Fort Lauderdale, depending where it is. I'm like right there, and then in Miami it's like an hour away. So I'm like, boom, take the car, boom, I'm there. I'm there in 35 minutes at least, the way I drive. So I'm an animal. But it is what it is. So yeah, but I don't want to affect me going to concerts or anything. Maybe I'll go to a Miami Marlins game, and with the Mets are playing, and I'll root for the Mets. But it is what it is. Maybe go to a Miami Dolphins game with the Jets are playing, or the San Francisco 49ers are playing. Maybe I'll take a trip to Orlando. Maybe go to Disney World with our grandson. Everybody, we'll take a nice family trip to Universal Studios, or we'll go to Disney World and see Mickey. Hi, Mickey. Did you buy WWE yet? I don't know. I don't know. Vince McMahon's a piece of shit. Just give him the Mickey cutter, or whatever Mickey Mouse's finisher is. I don't know what it is. Still, that's what that's what the WWE doing. That's why they're getting rid of all these people from NXT because they're selling the company. To who? God forbid it's Disney. We can go hours of all the things that can happen with Disney and the WWE. We can go for hours, but I'm not going to do that. But it is what it is. That's it. And that's it. So for all you people that they want proof of this, you want proof of that. I've shown proof since 2008, motherfucker. So 2009, I should say. So I'm not showing it again. Take it for what it's worth, and if you don't like it, then fuck you. Keep stalking me. So that's all you can do because you can't fight. And you know what happens when you if you ever try to step to me. Nick knows, and fan of YouTube knows. Nick knows most importantly. You know what happens when people try to step to me, especially the people in the XWF, and now in the WJ's fake EFED, the World Wrestling League, where I'm the United States champion. All it's going to take is one move, the most deadliest move of them all, that nobody gets out of, and nobody gets up from. And you know what that is. Nick, you know what it is. You know what it is. A good old-fashioned 1976 version of the Diamond Cutter! Bang! What I call it the Gilmore Cutter. Just lay you out, and that's it. Or, like I mentioned to a certain somebody back in 2015, and he pussied out like a little bitch, I said, one shot, gone. Yep, the Gilmore Cutter, exactly. Or I could hit you with my other move called the Death Strike, which is if you follow Kevin Steen, you know what that move is, not the Power Bomb, the other one. The other one, you know which one that is. The package power driver. Break your neck on the fucking concrete. You'll be in a box. Send you to the hospital. And then by the time they can't do anything for you, you have a broken neck and broken bones. Just ship you back to wherever you came from in a box. That's all I gotta say about that. Once again, our sponsor, Rockstar Energy Drink Fruit Punch. $1.99 at Target. That's it. It's done now. Well, it's not. It's got a little bit left. Pay tribute to the Sandman right now. See? I'm hardcore, goddammit. I'm wired. But it is what it is. Alright. Enough about that shit. So all you haters, you can blow me. And my friends too. Because you're not going to do anything to me. You're not going to do anything to my friends. Simple as that. I'll be waiting another 10 years before you actually come see me. And probably by that time, I'll be in Florida. So, you're not coming to Florida. Because I know most of you fuckers supposedly live in Jersey. You're not going to take you're not going to get in your car and drive down I-95 all the way down to fucking Miami. Because it'll take you 2 days, 2.5 days. And then come into South Beach, Miami and try to beat me up. You're not going to do it. I'll send you back to Jersey. I'll send you back to Jersey in a body bag and then take your car. And then sell it for a good price. Take the money and buy myself another mansion. But it is what it is. So, fuck you, trolls. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so that's it. Alright, so we got done with that. Alright, let's acknowledge the chat because we have to. That's what I do in my show. Good buddy, fan of YouTube. What's up, my friend? I don't want to say your real name because it's just irrelevant. Fan of YouTube says, what's going on with JD? And I'll get to that in a minute. We got some stuff to talk about with that Egomaniac Braves fan, JD. Talk about that. And some things going on with Mr. Egomaniac talking that good shit about my good friends. Well, one of my good friends, Kerry, and then another Indian named Zubair. Talk about that, and we'll continue with that. We'll talk about in just a second. Nick Infante says hi. What's up, Nick? How you doing on this Saturday evening, Saturday night? What did I miss? Well, you didn't miss much. You just came in at the right time, my friend. Came in at the right time. What's this about JD from New York being an egomaniac? Like I said, we'll talk about that. Just a second. You finally put a shirt on. Nick, are you jealous of my sexy body? It is what it is. I think everybody on YouTube is jealous that I'm wearing. I'm one of the many people who don't wear a shirt. I know Charlie Wolfcarroll was, I think, the first one who started it, not wearing a shirt in his videos. And then, I don't know. I think there's a couple other people that did videos without their shirt on. But I think I started that. I don't know if Charlie started it first, but I think I kind of took over it back in like 2013, 2014 even, when I was doing videos with my shirt off, because sometimes I would do late night videos and I have my shirt off. But like right now it's like 10:28 and it's kind of warm in my house. I got to put the heat on because it's so fucking humid in the house, and it's only 76 degrees outside. It's supposed to rain later. Supposed to, like overnight when I'm like all of us are sleeping, like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Supposed to thundercats. Oh, so yeah, it's gonna rain for a little bit tonight. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow as well, but I think it's like late in the day tomorrow. So I'll get my outdoor plans all done and then come home hopefully before it rains. And that's that. And then I think it's gonna get hot and humid here. Channel 5 says it's gonna be like 92, 94 most of this week, and then it's supposed to rain. I think Friday afternoon, Thursday afternoon and Friday afternoon. Not that I'm going anywhere, but figures it rains on Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, there is Friday the 13th this month. So don't forget to acknowledge Jason Voorhees on Friday. Gotta wish him a happy birthday. Always, he'll come and kill you, and his mom will come kill you. Mama Voorhees will come kill you before Jason does. Kill them, Jason. Kill them all. It is what it is. I might actually watch Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th. I'll just watch the good ones, not watch the I'll probably watch Friday the 13th point 4, 5, maybe 6. I'm not gonna watch Jason Takes Manhattan. That was fucking horrible. I'll probably watch Jason Goes to Hell. Watch that one. Definitely watch that one. Jason X. Definitely will not watch that. That was the most horrible sequel I ever seen. Besides Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which had nothing to do with Michael Myers. I still don't even know why that movie was made. I still don't understand that. I still don't understand. They were supposed to make, when Rob Zombie did the first 2 Halloween movies, they were supposed to make a third one, but I don't know. Rob Zombie was not going to make that one. They were supposed to do Halloween 3D. Never happened. Now it's actually going to be the third official Halloween, but that got scrapped. But now we're actually going to get 3 Halloween movies. We had one last year, Halloween. We had Halloween. We got Halloween Kills coming up. I think in a couple months, in October, I think. And the final one, Halloween Ends, which is supposed to going to be the end of Michael Myers and the death of Laurie Strode, which could probably be in Halloween Kills. I think that's going to be the end of Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode, and then I think her daughters are going to kill Michael eventually in Halloween Ends, which is coming out in 2022 or 23, I think. But yeah, that'll probably be it for the Halloween franchise. But I can bet you nothing when Halloween ends, the movie Halloween ends, and they show the final scene where somebody I don't know if it's the daughter is gonna kill Michael, or maybe Tommy Doyle comes back from the dead, or I don't even know if Tommy Doyle is even dead, but Tommy Doyle kills Michael for good. Like he doesn't come back like 600 more times. But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, that'll probably be it for Halloween. Cause I don't even think there'll be another one. They probably won't reboot it again. I mean, Chucky's getting his own series coming. It's coming out soon in September. Looks pretty good. It's gonna be on the USA and Sci-Fi Network. That should be pretty decent. I mean, they got the voice actor of the original Chucky. That's gonna be cool. And Andy might be in it. Supposedly, I think I forgot his last name. Andy's gonna be in it. But the guy that's actually that gets Chucky, he's playing a gay guy. That's kind of weird. A gay guy having a serial killing doll with him. That should be fun. That's that. We got we got American Horror Story coming out, I think this year too. Walking Dead is gonna be basically done after this year. It's got the final season coming out, I think at the end of this month or early September. So goodbye Walking Dead. But you still got Fear the Walking Dead going on, and then you got the spin-offs coming around next year with Carol and Rick. I almost say Rick Boogs, but it is with Rick Grimes is supposed to have a spin-off series. Carol and Daryl are supposed to have a spin-off. It's gonna be a lot of prequels to The Walking Dead coming out. That should be good. Should be okay. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Fear the Walking Dead. I mean, I saw the first 2 seasons and I was like, this sucks. Even if they had Morgan on it, didn't like it that much. I still don't. I mean, Morgan was a great character the first couple seasons of Walking Dead, and then kind of left, and he came back. Like I think it was season what season did he come back in? 9. I think it was season 9 or early season 10. Then he left again. And then Maggie left. She came back. She came back late in season 10. Rick is gone. We all know that. So, but who knows what's gonna happen at the final episode of The Walking Dead is like, are they gonna find is Michonne gonna find Rick? Is Rick actually? I mean, is what's his first name? I forgot his name, but Mr. Lincoln, not that Lincoln, not Abraham Lincoln, but the guy that plays Rick, is he gonna be coming back for the final episode? Are they gonna find him at the camp or wherever he is? If you notice, Michonne was on a boat and he was talking to somebody that says, "Well, we found Rick." Who knows what's going to happen with that? Who knows how many more people are going to die? I thought Ezekiel was about to die because he had cancer and everything, but now from the previews I seen, Ezekiel looks like he's fucking brand new. It's like, oh, I don't have cancer. I'm Ezekiel. I still think Negan's going to die. I have a feeling Negan's going to die. One of the best characters on that goddamn show. Next to the governor, of course. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen this season. I'm kind of interested, but at the same point, the ratings for The Walking Dead haven't been that great. I mean, season 10 wasn't even that good. The last few seasons of The Walking Dead weren't that good. I think from season 7 on was like garbage. So what happens is shows that go 7 seasons or longer. I mean, look at Supernatural. They had great ratings for their entire series. They went 15 seasons, and they're supposed to do a spin-off, I think, or a movie, from what fan of YouTube is telling me. I'd love to see that. But what's his name? Jared Padalecki's doing Walker. That's not doing so good. Surprisingly, he's coming back for season 2. I don't understand that. And the other guy, Dean, the guy that plays Dean, is in a Netflix show I think called The Boys. So he's doing pretty well for himself. That's that. If you look at vampire shows, you got Legacies, which is going into season 3. I haven't even watched most of season 2 yet. But yeah, that got picked up for season 3, I believe. So don't know what's going to happen with that show, if Klaus or Elijah's going to come back. We already saw Freya, the anti-Freya. We saw her for like an episode or 2, and then that was it. But that was it. But I don't know what's going to happen in season 3. That's pretty much it. But, I used to watch all those vampire shows back in the day. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, the originals, and the one before that, with Stefan, and the lovely Nina Dobrev, Elena, this character. I forgot the name of the show, but that was a good show and everything. But it is what it is. Just like Buffy, I think Buffy went on a little bit too long. It went 7 seasons, and then the spinoff was Angel, and that went 5 seasons. It should have went really 4 seasons, but the fans brought it back for season 5, and was doing pretty good ratings on the CW11, and then they had to rush to finish the fucking show, and the show ends on a cliffhanger like The Sopranos did. So we don't know what happened in the alley with Angel and Fred and and Gunn and the other people, because there was like a horde of demons coming after them, and they're all ready to go, and it goes right to goes quick black. It didn't fade to black. It just went boop, like The Sopranos. But at least with The Sopranos, we're getting the prequel to The Sopranos with Tony Soprano. James Gandolfini's son. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see that. I love The Sopranos. I can't wait for the prequel to The Sopranos. That's gonna be awesome. What's it called? The Saints of Newark, I think it's called. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. But that's all I gotta say about that. All right, let's move on. We got some comments to read before we get into the meat and potatoes. But this is my show, and if you don't like it, fuck you. That's that. All right. So yeah, I did put a shirt on, the Young Buck shirt. It is what it is. Super kick party. Exactly. Yes, I'm gonna give all my haters. I'm gonna give them a big fat super kick in the mouth. Knock all that cheap down their throat. With the 13 releases from NXT, I have a feeling most of them could sign with AEW. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit as well. And a little bit of Adam Cole, baby. We got that. I'll move on. Okay, now my comments are not showing up. Why are my comments not showing up? There we go. All right. Nick met the Young Bucks at an FWE show in 2013. I think it's about the same time I met them. It was at I don't remember what show it was, but I did meet the Bucks. I met Kevin Steen and young Adam Cole, baby, doing his suck my dick gimmick, which he still kind of has if you think about it. Just can't say it in WWE because we're PG. But yeah, that was that. And then I met Kevin Steen at Supercard of Honor 7 the night he lost the belt to Jay Briscoe. I said, please hold on to the belt. He goes, I'll try. And then he lost the belt in a great match with Jay Briscoe at Supercard of Honor 7. And then the next day, I had to go home really quick because the next day was the house show, and the house show was at 1 o'clock, and it was TV tapings for Ring of Honor TV. I think it was the first, I don't know if it's the first episode, but the first couple episodes from New York were in the Grand Ballroom, which you can watch on, if you have Honor Club, you can watch all that shit. I was there. I was front row. And one of the matches was Eddie Edwards going up against the now gone from NXT, Bobby Fish. and beat the crap out of Bobby Fish. He comes over to my area, and Bobby Fish is holding on to the rail, and then all of a sudden I'm looking at Eddie Edwards. He's like, hold him, and I'm like, me and like three guys holding freaking Bobby Fish back for and then all of a sudden Eddie Edwards goes, BAP! Chop City. And I'm like, oh my god. And like before the show, I met Jay Briscoe. And I congratulate him on his on beating Kevin Steen. I actually was like, that belt heavy, and he gives me the belt, right? Gives me the old, well, was it the old? Yeah, the new school. Well, I don't know. Well, before I think he changed again. The Ring of Honor title that Kevin Steen won at Final Battle 2012, 2013, I think it was. He shows me that belt, puts the title around my shoulder. I'm like, oh, I can't even hold it. It's heavy. It's like 10 pounds of gold. Pretty heavy belt, man. I'm telling you. Think these belts are fucking little? Those things weigh a ton. But it is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. I met Mark Briscoe. He's a funny as fuck guy. I think I met the Motor City Machine Guns that show too. I met a couple wrestlers doing that show, but it is what it is. But I met a lot of people during my Ring of Honor days. And I have most of the autographs to prove it. I don't know where most of them are now, but I think they're in my closet with my video games and shit. But so that's it. Mr. VIP strikes again. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, Nick met the Young Bucks at an FWE show in 2013. That's pretty nice. And as always, the Gilmore Cutter. The most dangerous move in on YouTube history. That's all I can say about that. All right, we move on. All right, Nick says John Carpenter and Deborah Hill believe that the Halloween series had the potential to be an anthology series of films that centered around the night of Halloween. That's why Halloween 3 was made. Well, John Carpenter's a fucking douchebag. Why was Halloween 3 made? It had nothing to do with the plot. Nick, it had nothing to do with the plot. It was just, it is not even Halloween. It was called Season of the Witch. Or just called Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Had nothing to do with Michael. Michael was not even mentioned in the fucking movie. All it was, freaking people dying from this stupid freaking, pumpkin. Where the pumpkin, you turn into a pumpkin, you die. Made no fucking sense. And it made no sense. And then when Halloween 4 came out, what was it called? The Return of Michael Myers, that really should have been number 3. Because it really didn't pick up from number 2. Or 3, for that matter. It didn't even follow after number 2 or number 3. And a lot of people saying that Halloween 3 was supposedly the night before he came home. Which I don't make, that makes, I don't believe that shit. But if you follow, if you follow Halloween lore, there's basically been, I think, 11 or 12, I think it's about 11 or 12, maybe 13 Halloween movies. Not counting number 3, by the way. I'm talking about Michael Myers movies. There's been about, I think, between 11 and 13. And basically, everybody died, I think. I don't know. I think Tommy Doyle died in one of them. Laurie Strobe's still alive. Her daughter's still alive. So Laurie Strobe's going to die, I think, the next one or the final one. Her daughter will probably be the only surviving member that actually kills Michael. But as we all know, you can't kill a horror villain because they always come back. Well, as Chucky said in one of the movies, I think it was Bride of Chucky, I think it was. It says, kill me, I'll be back. I always come back. That's it. You can't kill Michael Myers. There's no way you can't kill Chucky. You can't kill Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers or Jason or Pinhead or even Jigsaw. It is what it is. I mean, me and the missus saw Spiral, and didn't really like Spiral that much. I mean, there was some kills and all, but still, I thought the movie was kind of dumb. It is what it is. I mean, sometimes there's these franchises they want to reboot the franchise and it doesn't work. Friday the 13th, well, not really. Well, yeah, Friday the 13th, the remake wasn't that great, even though I had Jared Padalecki from Supernatural in it as the main guy who kills Jason and everything. And that was that. And then they had the horrible remake of Nightmare on Elm Street with Jackie Earl Grey, the guy from Bad News Bears. He played Freddy, and they showed his origin and everything. That was kind of cool. But basically, the whole movie revolved around Freddy being a fucking child predator. I was like, what? So you mean to tell me that freaking Freddy got hunted down by all these people because he was a child predator and everything. Well, before he became Freddy, and then when he becomes Freddy, he haunts people in their dreams. He kills the parents and just saves the kids. Okay. Kind of made no sense. That movie did not make any sense to me. And then the Halloween remakes have been pretty okay. I mean, the first Rob Zombie movie sucked so bad. The second one was all right, and then the reboot to that reboot. The first one was good. I thought the first one was great. Halloween Kills. I think from what the trailer looks like it's gonna be pretty damn awesome. I can't wait for that. And then the final one, Halloween Ends. We'll see how Michael officially dies. If he dies, he's not gonna die. I can guarantee you at the end, they're gonna show him buried or something like that. Laurie Strode's daughter is gonna kill him. I mean, officially kill him. But I think they're gonna run off into the sunset. Thank you for the free view, by the way. They're gonna run off into the sunset, and then something happens where they find Michael's mask or something, and then they go din 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 din, and you're thinking there's gonna be another one. That's gonna happen. They're gonna tease another one somehow. I just have a feeling, either at the end of the movie, or maybe in the end credits, maybe something happens, or maybe as a bonus scene. Maybe like after the credits, they'll show something like Michael's grave or something like that, and then Michael just goes, he does like an Undertaker, and his hand comes out of the grave. Or maybe what they could do, they could do anything right now. His hand could come from the grave, or his hand comes from the grave. He starts coming out, and then maybe you have Jason or Freddy just like, get down there. Remember in I think it was Jason Goes to Hell. Yeah, at the end of Jason Goes to Hell, they show Jason in his grave, and he's about to come out. And then you see Freddy's glove come out of the grave, and just go like this, get down there, which led to Freddy versus Jason. And they were supposed to do Freddy vs. Jason 2 with Freddy, Jason, and Michael Myers. They had the script all done. Never came to be. But who knows? At this point, the horror genre is starting to get kind of corny. It's been that way for the last couple years. And that's it. But going back to Halloween 3, that movie should not have been made. I feel John Carpenter and Deborah Hill should be ashamed of themselves making that monstrosity of a movie. Had nothing to do with Michael. It was poorly made. And then Halloween 4 comes out, which was just a big time smash. Michael's back, yeah! That should have been Halloween 3. And then The Curse of Michael Myers should have been number 4. And then the Halloween 6, which was really bad, by the way. People say it was good. I think 1, 2, 4, 5 were good. 6 wasn't that great. I think 6 wasn't that great. That's my opinion. And then Resurrection was kind of corny. H2O was okay. And then the Rob Zombie film was the first one, sucked. and then the second one was all right, and then the reboot, the first one's been pretty good. I just gotta wait for the second and third one after that. But we'll see what happens with that. But number 3 should not have been made. Should not have been made. I'm sorry. I wish I had my ex-girlfriend Ashley Marie here, because she can tell you everything about the Michael Myers the anthology. Really, she knows everything about that movie, about that franchise, really. But sadly, I'm not with her anymore. It is what it is. Nick says, with each sequel containing its own characters, setting, and storyline. I guess you talk about Halloween 3, but it is what it is, and that's that. Halloween 3 should not have been made. It's a stupid go woke, go broke idea having a gay guy with Chucky. I think the guy, I think Andy should have been should have came back and had Chucky instead of this guy. Who the hell is this guy? We find out he's gay. I mean, he starts killing people. Like, I'm like, what is this? Is this Carrie or is this Chucky? What the fuck am I watching here? At least there's some interesting kills that Chucky does, but still, I'm hoping the series is pretty good. But who knows? And that's that. That's in your opinion. All right, we'll move on. John Carpenter didn't plan on having Michael Myers in every Halloween film, only the first. He wanted a different Halloween-related story each time. That's interesting. Well, I think the first movies were the same Michael Myers, and I think in number 4 was a different different actor that played Michael Myers from that point on. And then I don't know about after that. I don't know if it's the same person that played Michael. I think in the past one it was the original Michael Myers, the actor that played Michael. I'm not even sure of that, but yeah, you're saying that each movie was supposed to be a different story, which in a way kind of was, but even I mean the second one reflected over the original first one, the original movies. When the second one came out, that related to the first, where Laurie goes to the hospital. Michael breaks out of the asylum and goes to the hospital to find her and everything. And then number 4 was just a new story. Number 5 was basically the daughter gets cursed by Michael. At the end of 4, she's holding the knife, and she has the clown mask. Oh, well, it's not the mask on. She has it off. She's holding the freaking the knife that Michael had, and Dr. Loomis like, oh no! So she got basically Michael's curse, which was basically called the curse of Michael Myers. And that was a reflection of 4. And then 6 comes around, which was supposed to be, I think, the remnants of 5, and didn't come out that good. And then Resurrection came out, which was horrible. The story was fucking horrible. Like, they go into Michael's house, and we have like Tyra Banks and what's his name? Buster Rhymes. They're filming like a game. It's kind of like a game show. They go into his house and they try to find Michael, and Michael just beats the living shit out of him. Except when near the end, where Buster Rhymes kind of kills him and everything. Trick or treat, motherfucker. And that's it. That was hard. I didn't like that movie. H2O, I thought was kind of corny. 20 years later, LL Cool J's in it. Josh Hartnett's in it. I didn't really like that because they supposedly killed Laurie Strode in that movie. And then, they had the Michael Myers movies. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis's character was not in it. They revolved around a new character. What's her name? I forgot her name. Scout something, right? Basically, it was like a teen, like a 20th. I can't even think of it. Like a new version of Halloween, just like in our time, not like 20 years ago or something like that. But now that they rebooted it again after Rob Zombie kind of killed it, they bring back Laurie Strode, bring back Jamie Lee Curtis's iconic character, And it's like 30, 40 years later. She's an old fart. She has a kid and everything. And they got two more of these, two more movies. And she's gonna die. I mean, really die this time. And Michael's supposedly gonna die too. I mean, how? I don't know. I mean, the first Halloween, he supposedly dies in the fire in the cabin and everything. But as we saw in the I'll spoil it for some people, but if you haven't seen the trailer yet, for Halloween Kills, he gets out of the fire and he kills two firemen and he starts going after trying to find Laurie Strode and his and her daughter and everybody. He starts going on another killing spree. I think near the end of the movie, he's gonna find Laurie Strode and kill her. I mean, for good. And then I think her daughter's gonna be the one to finally kill Michael when Halloween ends, coming out next year or the year after that. But it is what it is. Nice. We're talking about Halloween. We're talking about movies and shit before the topics at hand. But it's fine. We'll get to all that in a minute. Okay. Move on. We got a couple of Nick says, but after the first Halloween in 1978 was a success, producers forced him to use Myers again. Yeah, because it was such a big success and really launched Jamie Lee Curtis's career. I was like, why not? Why not make a second one? Everybody wanted a second one. The way the first one ended. When Dr. Loomis shoots him off of his house, and then he shoots him, he falls off the house, and then he's like, was that the boogeyman? And I think Dr. Loomis is like, I think it was. Is he dead? And then he goes to the window, and he looks out and he doesn't find Michael. Michael's gone. You don't know where he is. And then what led to number 2 was Laurie going to the hospital because she was loco. And then Michael somehow finds her in the hospital and beats the crap out of everybody. I mean, that was supposed to be, what really was the Rob Zombie Halloween 2 was kind of like that, started like that. The first one was kind of stupid. I was like, what is this? I mean, it started off the same way as the original did, but then some of the parts did not fit the story. Remember when Michael killed that chick? I forgot the name of who it was, but he killed that chick and then he took her out. He took her out of the house and he brought her to his house. That wasn't the same chick from the original one. It was different. So I think he was taking Laurie to his house. I think I have to remember. I don't remember. I have to watch that movie again with that part. I think it wasn't the chick that he killed in the original Halloween movie. If you watch Rob Zombie's Halloween, it was a completely different person. I'm like, what is this? Like, some of the story did not fit the first one. Like, there were certain scenes like, this doesn't look right from the first one, from the original. And then the ending of that one, it was kind of different too, with both of them falling off the fucking I think Laurie Strode shooting them, and then she starts going, ah! And she just runs at them, and then they fall off the fucking balcony. Michael supposedly dies, and then she's like, It is what it is. But the second one I thought was better because it went from the ending of the first one to the second one where Laurie Strode was in the hospital going cuckoo. And then the ending of the second one was kind of cool. When they're in the, when Laurie's in the barn or something like that, she comes out with Michael's mask, or she's wearing Michael's mask or something like that. And then the end scene, they show her in the asylum, and then she's, she has this like weird looking face, and then she sees young Michael and his mom, and then a horse, and then I think the mother's like, "We must go killing," or something like that. I forgot the ending of the number 2, but the second Rob Zombie film I thought was great. The first one, garbage. I didn't like that one. Not to say anything bad about Rob Zombie because he made a lot of good movies. House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects. Was the other one? I can't think of the other one. I think it was Salem's Lot or something like that. He made a couple of good horror movies. I mean, Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses was the best ones. And 31, by the way, which had nothing to do with Michael Ian anyway. But he's made some good movies. He's making The Munsters. Wonder how that's gonna be. I can only imagine what that's gonna be. Probably crap. Dr. Satan! No, this was. Nick says it was the fans who wanted Michael Myers back. Of course! Because Michael became a fucking icon back in 1980, 82 or something like that. Before then, you didn't have, like, Friday the 13th, the franchise was starting in the early 80s. Then Michael came around. And then Freddy came around after that. And then a couple years after that was Chucky. I don't even know if it was before or after that was Leatherface. And then you had all these freaking villains coming out like Pinhead and Pumpkinhead and Popcornhead and the Human Centipede and just these weird movies coming out after that. I mean, but yeah, Michael Myers was the man. That's what it really got me into fucking horror. But now nowadays the horror genre is just basically if you want to go watch a horror movie in the movies, it's either a remake or a reboot that's not really that good, or you get like Spiral, which was or you get series like the Chucky series, which looks pretty decent, but how many times are you gonna reboot a horror franchise, and how many times can you kill the guy? I mean, you have to kill him sometime. I'm hearing they may be making another Leatherface movie. They may be making another Jason movie, or a Freddy movie, but you're not gonna get Robert Englund to come back and do it. You're gonna have to get somebody else to play Freddy. It probably will be the guy that played Freddy in the remake. That was horrible, by the way. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I don't even think we'll get to see Freddy versus Jason 2 or Jason. Well, was Jason 12? Because Jason X sucked, and then the remake, which is basically the original. They just called it Friday the 13th, the remake, which is basically number 11. So if they make another Jason, you got to call it Jason 12. And if they make another Nightmare on Elm Street, that'll probably be number 8, I think. I think it's number 8. I think it's number 8. Yeah, because I think they went number 5, and then they had Freddy. Freddy's Dead: The Last Nightmare. Then they had Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which was horrible. Then they had the remake, so I think that was number 8. So yeah, it'd probably be the 9th Freddy movie if they ever think about making it. And Halloween, I think it's up to I don't even know what number, 11 or 12, maybe 13. When it ends, it's probably gonna be like 13 or 14. That. I mean, it's made so many freaking Leatherface movies. I mean, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, which sucked. I mean, there's been a lot of Hellraisers. I think there have been 5 Hellraisers. First 3 were good, and then the next couple sucked. That's it. Saw only had a couple of good ones, and then the last few were garbage. Spiral wasn't anything to write home about. That's it, man. Horror has just gone to shit right now. Right now, horror is just basically demonic possession movies, like and even the Final Destination movies. None of them. I didn't really like most of them. I'm sorry, I didn't like all of them. And these demonic possession movies like The Nun and Paranormal Activity. I didn't like. I like the first one, but after that, basically the same fucking plot. It's fucking horrible, man. That's all I got to say about that. All right, I got some trolls. Nick, where are you? Got trolls in this fucking chat. Did you leave? fucking bastard. So I have to put people in. I have to get rid of all these fucking trolls. I think they're gone. Well, no, I can't block them, so they're probably gone. But it is what it is. All right, that's it. Where am I? Where am I? You're in the jungle, baby. Gotta die. No. Anyway, Nick says it was originally intended to begin Halloween as an anthology series. Really? Yeah, that's right. I already said that. Okay. All right. Now we know we have my guy, fan of YouTube, who knows a lot about the Halloween series. So he says Halloween 2 was to be the end of Michael Myers. After that, they tried Halloween 3, which was to introduce a new series of films pertaining to the holiday of Halloween. It failed miserably. Exactly. Season of the Witch was a bomb. Garbage it was. It was pure garbage. I still don't understand why it's still part of the franchise. It had nothing to do with Michael. It should be taken out of the freaking anthology. Get it out of here. Just call it Season of the Witch. Who walked to the witch? Will never ever return. You know. God bless Ronnie James Dio. And God bless Liliac, by the way, too. Those of you who don't know, Liliac covered Last in Line and a bunch of other Ronnie James Dio tracks, and Ozzy and Megadeth. You know, go look them up. That's all I gotta say about that. Some Peter Gilman subject. Band's called Liliac. Lilliac. Check them out on YouTube. Great band. Bunch of kids. And the lead singer Melody is a fucking goddess. Good lord. I know she's like 19, 20 years old, but man, if I was 20 years younger. It is what it is. And that's it. All right. Fan of YouTube says Halloween 2018, the last one that they just made, was a sequel to the original film, but it's an alternate version. Jamie Lee Curtis in the film was more conflicted and more tragic. That's interesting. I know it was part. It was like it was going back to the original, the 1978 one, which was 40 years later. But yeah, this one looked like Jamie Lee was like pissed the whole movie. It's like, I'm gonna kill him for good, and that's it. Yeah, have this troll, and somehow I don't know. I guess he's blocked because I can't block him from from StreamYard, but somebody must have blocked him. I think it was Nick or whoever else I have modded. But thank you. Anyway, we'll move on. We got more jerk offs coming in that got all blocked. I'll just put them in timeout. I think they're all blocked anyway. Okay, well, I got one guy. One of those guys who's gone. Okay, Nick did it. Okay, thank you, Nick. Thank you. So for all you trolls that want to try to come back in, fuck you. Fuck you, suck my fucking dick. And that's it. All right, we're going to get to the main topics in just a minute. We're going to go really quickly with this, and that's it. All right, fan of YouTube says Jamie Lee did appear in Halloween 3, but she played the woman who announced the curfew for Santa Mara, which I didn't know until years later. I didn't even know that. I didn't even watch number 3. To be honest with you, I didn't watch it. Every time it comes on I don't know, on like HBO or Stars or Cinemax or even on Chiller, which I don't even have the channel no more. It was on Netflix. I don't watch it. I boycott number 3. And to an extent, I boycott number 6. Because 6 sucked. 6 sucked. Resurrection sucked. H2O was okay-ish. And then the first Rob Zombie film was garbage. I didn't like it because, like I said, there were certain scenes that are just completely different from the original one from 1978. I just didn't feel right. The second one was all right because it was different. It had a new story. It didn't really go back to the first one. I mean, the original second one, really, but it is what it is. But that's that. But that's it. Number 3 was horrible. But yeah, Jamie Lee. I didn't even know Jamie Lee Curtis was the woman who announced the curfew for Santa Mara, and then I think was that stupid fucking thing. Still, what shouldn't have been made. It shouldn't have been made, fan of YouTube. It should not have been made. I've told you many times that movie should not have been made. I'm telling Nick the same thing I'm telling everybody that's watching this video. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch should be stricken from the annals of horror history. I'm sorry. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. That's all I got to say about that. All right, Nick took care of those 2 faggot trolls. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your patronage. Okay, Nick says the Myers house is now a chiropractor's house in real life. That's funny. It's in South Pasadena, California. That's pretty nice. I hate to be the chiropractor there, or anybody living there. I'm like, oh, I would hate to be, I hate to be living there and then go to bed and then have to worry that you hear the Halloween theme, and then you're like in bed like in a cold sweat because you think Michael Myers is gonna come and kill you, like some guy in a blue navy blue jumpsuit with a freaking mask comes and a freaking butcher knife is gonna come kill you. I bet you that house is haunted. I bet you nothing. That house has to be haunted. I would love to go there, but it is what it is. I don't even know. Well, I know there's a Haddonfield, Illinois, but I wonder what happens on October 31st in Haddonfield, Illinois. The official, the real city of Haddonfield, Illinois. I want to know what happens on every October 31st. Do they have to call the cops because somebody dresses up like Michael Myers or something like that? Like some little runt or some big, adult comes out in a jumpsuit with a freaking fake knife? Huh. I would hate to live in Haddonfield, Illinois. But it is what it is. But it's kind of cool that the actual house is in South Pasadena, California. That's all I gotta say about that. And yeah, but now it's a chiropractor's house. Go figure. So yeah, so that chiropractor's breaking bones and having to worry about Michael Myers at night. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, final comment before we get into the meat and potatoes of this fucking shit. Nick says that only happens if your last name is Strode. It's not supposed to be a diss to that guy that we can't say. Well, he's a fat fuck from Massachusetts. That guy, Steven. That who we're talking about there, Nick? His last name rhymes with Strode. I'm just saying. It is what it is, and that's that. All right, got one more. We got more. So come on in. We'll talk about some wrestling and put it in a little bit. Haddonfield, Illinois doesn't exist, but there is a Haddonfield, New Jersey. Yeah, I know there's one in Jersey, but not the same. Not the same. I haven't traveled through there, but I know there was Haddonfield, New Jersey. Not anywhere near me, in South Livingston, New Jersey, where all you fucking trolls can come and get your ass kicked. But you won't because you're pussies who can't get pussy. And that's it. All right. All right, let's get into what the title below says. I know I wasted like almost 2 hours talking about fucking Halloween and Michael Myers and random shit. That's it. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. So, the first topic I want to talk about is the whole thing between General Jerry, my good friend Jerry, and that egotistical maniac who thinks he is number one in the IWC, You know him, you love him as the Braves mascot, JD from New York, Mr. Jerry with a J, not G. Jerry. Kind of ironic. They're both named Jerry, but they're spelled differently. One, Jerry from Ireland is with a G, and JD from New York is spelled with a J, and he lives in, I think, I don't even know. I know he lives in New York. I think he lives in Westchester. I think he moved. Well, he moved. I know that. I don't know where he moved to, but he still lives in New York. Being a Braves fan in New York, it is what it is. So anyway, Jerry does a video, and I put the link to the video in the description box so you can all watch his burial of JD. So basically, this whole thing comes about where JD's doing his crappy 3-hour SmackDown review, where he's just yelling and screaming and yelling at the WWE and all the wrestlers and shit. Talking about the NXT releases and shit. Then at the end of his show, he reads all the super chats he gets because all the dingleberries who donate to this fucking prick. Kind of like another guy that gets a lot of donations that we can't speak of anymore. Yeah, but one of his donations, I think his name was Daniel Rodriguez from Jerry's video. So Daniel Rodriguez, I believe his name is. He left JD a donation. I don't know how much he donated. I really don't give a shit because basically JD doesn't work, and all the money he gets is from YouTube. It is what it is. But anyway, Daniel Rodriguez sends JD a. He's been sending him a lot of donations where he just names random people from YouTube. And then JD, like being a dumbass, reads it, and then he gets all mad. But anyway, he left JD a thank you for the free free publicity, motherfuckers. I know JD's people are coming in now. They're coming in like, oh, what's he gonna say about JD? Let's clip it and send it to him. And then he's gonna start saying shit about me. You know he doesn't want to do that. He'll just call me a nobody. But it is what it is. I don't give a shit what JD says. When was the last time the Braves won a World Series there, JD? When's the last time the Braves? Well, who cares? The Braves are garbage. They're gonna choke down the stretch, as you all know. Kind of like what the Mets are doing right now. I'll get to that later. But anyway, Daniel Rodriguez sends this egomaniac a freaking donation, and basically saying that he's talking about the NXT releases and said talks about Jerry, and he talks about our good Indian friend Zubair, saying that they're better than him and that he's a loser. That he's gonna rage about the NXT releases and call them a loser and everything. And something like, I forgot the whole thing. It is what it is. But anyway, so JD takes a moment, then he starts ranting like he always does. He's like, bro. He's like, he starts yelling at the guys like, don't come in and donate and talk about irrelevant guys and this and that are off the radar. And he's talking about, it's like, man, they're doing videos and then they just made their bed and shit like that, and just basically bashing Jerry and bashing Zubair. Blah 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 blah. I don't give two fucks. So then Jerry comes back and basically does kind of the intro was kind of a parody, which I thought was hilarious. Showing like the king of dwarves and stuff like that. And he has like I think like a plush kitty and a plush parrot, and he's like kind of mocking JD. It's like a New York accent. I'm walking here, and then like dissecting his video and basically basically saying that he never said that, he never called JD a loser. He didn't say this and that. It was the troll, whoever this Daniel Rodriguez guy is. And then JD gets JD just goes in a rage like he always does and says they're irrelevant, blah blah blah. They're not even a blip on a radar. Just a whole bunch of fucking bullshit like he always does. This guy's a fucking egomaniac. I'm sorry. It is what it is. He's a fucking egomaniac. He's a fucking WWE mark. Like another guy we know. He bashes the WWE. I'm not gonna bash him for that. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's bashing the WWE these days. But then he starts bashing, wrestlers. I mean, the whole Alexa Bliss saga. Remember that? Where basically Alexa Bliss and almost every wrestler in the WWE just bashed him on Twitter because he deserved it. I mean, there's nothing great about JD. He's just another guy. So what? He has 125,000 subscribers. Probably most of them are fake too. Who knows? He says he's number one in the IWC. His podcast is number one in the IWC. I beg to differ with that. He's not number one in the YWC IWC. He's not. Maybe in reviews, yeah, I might give him that, but I would still watch Joe Cronin and have a big time laugh than watch JD and just like it's the same thing. You're yelling and yelling and screaming and just making fun of the fucking wrestlers and just this and that. I know everybody's mad about wrestling. Wrestling is dead. WWE is dead. Not all of wrestling is dead. WWE is dead. It's done. With all the NXT releases right now because of budget cuts. Because the company is going to be sold soon. That's why they get rid of a Bobby Fish. They get rid of Bronson Reed and Mercedes Martinez. You know where they're going to go. They're going to go to AEW. It is what it is, but this is my opinion, and this is my opinion. If you JD trolls and you're a little simping for JD, that's fine and dandy. I don't care. Bring on the hate. I don't care. JD can say all he wants, but my opinion matters more than his fucking ego. His fucking ego. Go play with your cat there, Jerry. Not that Jerry. Jerry with a J. Jerry D. I'll call him. Go play with your cat. Go stroke your cat some more. Fucking idiot. I mean, but it is what it is. I mean, you're dissing Jerry, basically did nothing to you. And dissing Zubair, we all know I don't like Zubair that much. I never did. Because he's Indian and everything. Though he says he's not Indian, though. Well, Zubair just needs to drink some more Coca-Cola and to go the steroids he wants. And just suck up the Crap Queen and suck up to the Smart Busters some more. Why not? But I mean, it is what it is. But I don't think he needed to even acknowledge the comment. He didn't need to diss Jerry. He didn't need to diss Zubair. He's just dumb in the head, and he just read the comment. If he knew it was a troll, why did he read the comment? Because I mean, he's basically being a hypocrite. He's basically the biggest hypocrite on YouTube. There were a lot of hypocrites, but I think he's probably the top guy. That's just my opinion. But he just likes to toot his own horn. I mean, sure, he gets way more views than all of us combined. He has more subs than us. Most of them probably fake. I don't know about that, but he gets a lot of likes and everything. A lot of comments in the comments section. He gets a lot of people watching his streams. He gets like between two to 3,000 people, maybe sometimes 4,000 people watching the show because they're all simps. They're all fucking sheep for him. They should all come to my show, but it is what it is. I know I'm not better than Jerry. I'm not better than Joe Cronin or anybody else. I'm just a guy. I'm just a 44-and-a-half-year-old schmuck from Jersey, just talking about wrestling the best way I could. Okay, I don't need people to donate to me, and I don't even have the ability to get super chat right now. I really should, because I have 1,000 subs on Killer Demons. I should actually have that ability to get super chat. I don't know if I don't know how that works, but but I use StreamYard. I don't go YouTube Live or anything like that. I don't know how it works, but I don't really give a shit about that. I mean, if I did if I was able to get donations and super chats and everything, that's fine and dandy. I don't really care. It's fine. You could donate $1 million to me. I don't care. But I'm not gonna eBay, basically come out and say, please, spend half the video talking about fucking donations. Donate to my channel, donate to my PayPal, and not get to the fucking point. Like some people we know. I just don't understand why people donate to that guy and they donate to JD, who's basically committing fraud himself by all these people donating to him, because that's where he gets his money, because he doesn't have a real job anymore. I mean, I don't care about it either, but it is what it is. But if I got donations, I'm going to go on video saying, please donate to my channel, please donate to my future, this and that. If somebody wanted to donate 99 cents or $1 or even $100, if I had the ability to have super chat donations, that's fine. I'm not going to make a living off that shit. I got a real job. But some of these people, like JD, they make their living off donations from these people that really should not be donating to him. And they shouldn't be donating to that other guy that we all know and love. Man with a tiny little cock. But it is what it is. I don't know why people donate to that pedo supporter, but it is what it is. I mean, people want to donate to JD. I really don't care. I mean, I don't even watch all his shows. I don't even watch them. I'm subscribed to him, but I don't really care. I'm not trolling him or anything. I'm just subscribed. Because I think he's passionate and everything. That's fine, and he knows his stuff. But sometimes he's a fucking egomaniac. He's an egomaniac, especially if you watch his freaking gaming stuff that he sometimes has on YouTube. He's a freaking maniac. Especially when it's Call of Duty and Luigi's Mansion and even Resident Evil 7 and 8. He's a freaking maniac. I hate to be the girlfriend of JD. I would hate to be, JD's girlfriend. She probably treats her the same way. Probably treats her like crap. That's why he's I don't know, he's a virgin. I really don't give a shit, but bottom line is JD's an egomaniac and he's a fucking Braves fan. Strike one and strike two. In my book. And he blocked me on Twitter because, the whole thing with that other guy. I wanted him to, get his thoughts, and he blocks me right away. So, JD, you can go fuck yourself. You're not number one in the IWC. You're not. Because if, like Jerry said, I kind of agree. Grimm's Toy Show is number one in the YWC right now. And my opinion on Grimm. Grimm has almost 1 million fucking subs. Well, it has over 1 million subs, I think. JD has a measly 125,000. But at least Grimm's Toy Show is fucking entertaining. The wrestling is kind of corny. Just saying. Because he loves the clickbait. He clickbaits a lot. Grimm's Toy Show clickbaits more than that other guy does. But I still think Grimm, I think is number one in the YWC IWC. That's my opinion. And I agree with Jerry. No, Irish Jerry, not that Jerry. But it is what it is. And if JD watches this and he wants to say some shit to me, say it to my fucking face. I'll just wear a Met hat doing it. And then when I can't wait for the end of the season when your team is gone. I hope your team chokes the rest of the way like the Mets are doing right now. I hope they choke because I'll laugh. I'll laugh until next season. Just saying. It is what it is. New York, a guy from New York being a fucking Braves fan. That's worse than being from Texas and being a Yankee fan. It is what it is. I'm from New Jersey. I root for the New York Mets because I grew up watching the Mets. I'll never ever be like a Yankee fan unless they're playing like the Braves or anything like that. I'll root for them, but that's it. I'm not gonna be a long time Yankee fan because fucking the Yankees suck. It is what it is. I'm from New Jersey. I love the freaking Mets. I love the Rangers. I love the Jets, even though they play in New Jersey, even though they're a New York team. Don't get me started with that. And I'm a Niners fan. Yeah, I'm from New Jersey, but I love the Niners because of my brother from another mother. God rest your mighty soul, you son of a bitch. He converted me to becoming a Niners fan back in 2012. Not even 2012, before 2012. I mean, 2010. I've been a long time Niners fan because he converted me. I'm still a Jet fan. I still love the Jets. I will still root for the Jets until the day I die. I will root for the Niners until the day I die. I just hope in the next 5 years they win a Super Bowl for my brother from another mother. It should have been in 2020, but as we all know, Mahomes fucking cheated, and the Chiefs cheated, and the refs gave him the game. It is what it is. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that. But all I gotta say to JD, you're an egomaniac. The Braves fucking suck dick. Fuck Freddie Freeman. Fuck Ronald Acuna Jr. Fuck the entire Braves roster. Fuck the fans. That stupid tomahawk chop shit. Fuck the Braves. Fuck you. Fuck the Braves. By the way, how is House of Glory doing? Just want to say that. No offense to Amazing Red, because he's a great guy. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. But yeah, you're an egomaniac. That's it. I don't even watch JD's shows. I'll peek in here and there just to hear him just gonna go completely lose a gasket and just really fucking treat all the men and the women wrestlers like shit. Mostly I think he's an AEW mark like Otaka is. He's an AEW mark. He's a fucking mark. That's all I gotta say about that. An egomaniac and a mark. But that's just my opinion. And if he doesn't like it, well, too bad. He's gonna diss me, make fun of me. Go ahead, JD. Go ahead, Jerry. Go ahead. Go do a humongous rant so you can get like 100,000 views. Go ahead. You think I'm gonna care? You think it's gonna hurt me? Nope. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh at it. Because you're a mark. And Jerry's right about you. It is what it is. And WJ was right about him too. I don't know what Zubair is going to say. I'm kind of interested in what he's going to say. And whatever he does say, I'll probably agree with Zubair. Probably the one time I'll agree with Zubair is when Zubair buries the living shit out of him. And, that's it. So, Zuby, please bury JD. Please. And everybody else, go bury JD. Go ahead. His intro is horrible. I like WJ's intro better than his intro. Alrighty, and then JD go, "Are we live? Nobody cares. We're live." Like I said, if you're subscribed to JD, more power to you. Go ahead. Go ahead and suck his little cock too. Donate to him. Go ahead. Waste your money. That's all JD does. He gets all the monetization. He's got a lot of fucking subs. He gets a lot of comments on his videos. I really don't care. Is he better than me? Yeah, I'll admit, he's better than me. He has more subs than me. He has more views and this and that. You think I care? You think it's gonna hurt? You think I'm hurt that JD's better than me? No. I'm just basically doing my own show. I don't care how many fucking views I get or how many people come in my chat. How many people comment on my videos or dislike my videos. I really don't give a shit. I'm not making money off this God forbidden stupid fucking website run by a stupid cunt. No. I don't care about JD. I don't care about his mindless zombie subs that suck his fucking cock. I don't give a shit. And I don't give a shit if he says anything about me. I don't give a shit. He calls me a loser that lives in my mom's basement. You know, I own my own house. Yeah, Jerry, you own your own apartment. What the goddamn do? You're still an egomaniac. You're still a Braves fan. Fuck the Braves, dude. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them, dude. You're an AEW mark. You don't give a shit at all about wrestling. The whole thing with bashing fucking Alexa Bliss and everything. You deserved all that shit, except for the doxing and the threatening of the family. I thought that was kind of low. I'll agree with that. I agree with Nick. What he just said. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, I'll agree with what Nick said. So you think he deserved to be doxxed and have his family threatened over? Yeah, I thought that was stupid. It was stupid for those fucking marks to do that shit. I don't care if his fans do that, try to do that shit. I'll just fucking take him to jail. It is what it is. He was voicing his opinion, but the WWE people took that too far. Yeah, I think they did. I think basically the WWE marks did that. They did all that shit. And they say be a star. Yeah. Yeah, I know you're not defending JD. I'm not defending JD. I just think what he said was kind of out of line about Alexa Bliss and everything. I just think it was kind of out of line. But that's just my opinion. But, I think he took it a little bit too far, and then he got what came to him. But the doxing and the threatening of his family, I thought it was kind of stupid. That was kind of wrong. That is the lowest of the low on YouTube anyway. Just take the opinion and shut the fuck up. Anyway, JD used to be good. Yeah, he was back in the day. He was good back in the day, when he buried Mr. You-Know-Who. I laughed at those couple videos he did burying that guy. He buried him to hell. Him and Joe Cronin. And then later on, it was me, WJ, Jerry, and basically everybody on YouTube bury that fucking guy off. And we didn't bury him off YouTube, but he's going to be off YouTube pretty soon. He wants to rebrand and reset his channel. It's going nowhere anyway. Both parties were out of line. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It shouldn't have been said. I think he should have just, I keep saying opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. But some opinions, they kind of go over the line a little bit. I know some of mine do. I'll admit it. But like I said, my opinion, my opinion matters more than your opinion does. But it's what it is. That's it. But yeah, all I gotta say about this whole thing with Jerry, Zubair, and JD, I really don't care about JD. I don't care. I watch his shows here and there. I don't watch the entire show. I just I'll watch for a little bit. Maybe I don't really interact in the chat or anything. I don't even leave comments on his videos. I rarely do. I don't even think I do. Rarely I do. Maybe I do not. But it is what it is, and that's it. But I mean, really, the Coles, Zubair, and Jerry, what he said to them, I thought that was kind of stupid. And what Jerry did, his little parody, his little reaction video, I thought was pretty good. So it is what it is. So all I gotta say to JD is, you're an egomaniac and your Braves suck. So go fuck yourself, dude. That's what I'm gonna say. Go fuck yourself. Go block me on your fucking channel. I don't even care. I don't even fucking comment on your fucking channel. And if his little minion subs, the little 12-year-old subs, want to come over and talk shit, you just get blocked and that's it. I don't give a shit. Bunch of nobodies. And JD can can say what he wants. He can say he's the greatest. He has the greatest show in the YWC, the #1 show in the YWC, when it's really not. That's his own opinion. I still think Grimm's Toy Show is #1. I think Joe Cronin is way better than JD. I know Joe has like 70,000 subs, but he's more entertaining. He makes me laugh. JD doesn't really make me laugh. Makes me want to freaking do something bad. That's all I gotta say about that. And we'll move on from there. That's all I gotta say. So JD, go fuck yourself, and your little subs and your fans can go suck my big fat Italian New Jersey cock. That's all I gotta say about that. You're a douche. You'll never be in the wrestling business besides House of Glory, dude. You'll never be in the WWE. You'll never be in AEW. I think me and Joe have a better chance to get a job in AEW or Impact or Ring of Honor or New Japan or maybe the WWE than this fucking egomaniac. I don't even think Vince would ever hire him because all the shit he said in videos. But that's just me. Anyway, that's pretty much all I can say about that. All right, let's quickly get to the NXT releases. Just briefly gonna talk about it. Once again, big names: Bronson Reed, Bobby Fish, and Mercedes Martinez all got released yesterday because of budget cuts, and they're all probably gonna go to AEW anyway. But yeah, freaking Vince McMahon and Nick Khan are really just destroying the company right now. Basically, Vince is killing his company. He killed the NXT brand. There's nobody besides Adam Cole there that can make NXT the way it is. NXT is dead. Vince killed Hunter's creation, and Hunter is probably pissed off at his father-in-law right now. He's pissed. He's definitely pissed. Him and Shawn. Mr. Heartbreaking Shawn Michaels. They're both pissed. It doesn't even pay to be in NXT right now. I don't care how long you're there. You've been there 3 years, and then Vince's like, oh, let's just bring him up to the main roster so we can bury him. Like they're doing with Killer Cross. And then what they did with Ricochet and Aleister Black and Lacey Evans and Nikki Cross. They're making her into a fucking superhero that's not even getting over. Now, all the other people that came from NXT, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, to an extent, Shinsuke Nakamura. It doesn't pay to be in NXT. NXT should be its own fucking brand. That's what Hunter should do. But he's basically killing NXT, and NXT is getting 552,000 freaking freaking views now, even though it was on Sci-Fi this week. It's gonna be on USA next week, and it'll probably get, I would say, probably between 600 and 750,000 views. Not the same NXT that used to be back in 2012. Well, 2013, I should say. It was awesome back in the day. The takeovers were amazing. They made a lot of stars from the indies. Mike Pac, Kevin Owens, like Nakamura, Bo Dallas didn't come from the indies. They made a lot of stars. Asuka, Kyrie, Sasha, Bailey, Becky, Horseface Charlotte, Natalia, Paige to an extent. They had some great years. The last couple of years have sucked. The pandemic hit, they weren't that great. And I think that what really killed NXT was basically Vince. I think it was Vince taking them off the network and putting them on the USA network on a Wednesday night. That was the death knell to NXT. Yeah, they got 1 million views when before AEW started, but I thought it was a bad decision to go head to head with AEW. That's a really bad decision because it killed NXT. They lost. They only won like maybe 4 or 5 times in the so-called Wednesday Night War. 4 or 5 times. That was when, like, if AEW was preempted by baseball or football or basketball, and they were on like Thursday night or Friday night or Saturday night, that's when NXT won the ratings and everything. But other than that, AEW whipped the fucking shit out of them. And then Vince is like, let's go to Tuesday nights where we will be better. And for a moment, for a little bit, they were actually doing some pretty good ratings. They weren't getting 1 million, but they were getting between 600,000 and close to about 800, almost 900,000. Right? But right now, NXT is garbage right now. I'm sorry to say, NXT is garbage. I'm hoping I think Takeover's gonna be good, but still, Adam Cole might be going bye-bye. Probably, more people are gonna be getting released. Because some douchebag said that the release is gonna be becoming an ongoing thing. We could probably get releases every freaking day, every freaking week, every freaking month, because of budget cuts. Because Vince is killing his company, he's killing NXT, he's killing all the stars that should be on the main roster. But when they go to the main roster, he gets the golden shovel. Bing! Done. Keith Lee, Mia Yim, Dominik Dijakovic, Dio Madden, T-Bar and Mace. They came from NXT and Retribution. We kill them. Mia Yim is home, doing nothing right now, playing her video games. Keith Lee's basically, he had that one win against Killer Cross. That was it. Loses to Bobby Lashley. He loses to Killer Cross. Then he beats him. Then he loses again. Why even have him back? And everybody that's on the main roster wants to go back to NXT because they're getting ruined on the main shows. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Go back to NXT because it's the best show. It's the A show. Raw sucks. SmackDown's... But Vince is killing his company. Releasing guys like Bray Wyatt, Mickie James, Braun Strowman, Andrade, Aleister Black, Bobby Fish, Bronson Reed. I mean, the list goes on and on. NXT won't be a thing in the next year or two. Because I have nobody. We're probably seeing like the biggest star is like Saray or somebody like that. Or Zoe Stark. They're not making stars. That's what NXT was when it first came out in 2012, 2013. They were a brand that they got all the greatest indie wrestlers in the world and from Japan. Some from Impact, some from Ring of Honor, like I said, Cole and O'Reilly and everybody like that. blah, 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 blah. And they became stars. But then they go to the main roster. Vince comes around, bing! Golden shovel, and they get released after a while. And NXT was how do I should put this? Basically NXT was the platform for all these indie stars who what Hunter says were the future of the WWE. They would go to the main roster. Hopefully their star would be so bright. There would be big stars like even though like Sasha and Bayley and Becky and Horseface Charlotte, Bianca. There'll be big stars. That was the proving ground. That was the future of the WWE. But now there is no future of the WWE. There is none. They're just releasing their future. Vince is killing the future of the WWE. Who's going to be the future? Who's going to be the face of the WWE in the next 2 to 5 years? Adam Cole? Probably not. Who knows where Adam Cole is going to go right now? I mean, he had a high level meeting with Vince on SmackDown. Well, in Tampa doing SmackDown. It was supposed to be in Minnesota, but they changed it to Tampa. And it looks like that Adam Cole may be getting a $1 million contract because of all the budget costs. We're gonna get rid of all these guys. We're gonna take their money and we're gonna give it to Adam Cole. Is Adam Cole worth $1 million? I think he's worth more than $1 million, but still, it is what it is. But is he gonna be, the future of the WWE? I don't think so. I mean, when Cena's gonna be gone, Edge's gonna be gone after SummerSlam, and Goldberg's definitely going bye-bye after SummerSlam. What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna build up to those titles? I mean, really, we're gonna see the same freaking people winning the belts again, like Horseface winning the Raw Women's title again, or Becky winning the title again, or Asuka maybe. Same people. Orton's gonna win the world title. Roman's gonna keep the title, or he might lose to the Drew McIntyre, or he loses to the Big E, or loses to Seth Rollins. Same fucking people. I mean, really, what is Vince McMahon doing? He doesn't care. Nick Khan's a dumb fuck. Thank God he's not related to Tony Khan. JD's saying that, when in his video he's talking about like, oh, Vince and Tony Khan are dumb. Even though he meant to say Nick Khan. I'm surprised nobody said it in his fucking chat. Floridian slip, it is what it is. But still, Nick Khan is basically, should be fired from the WWE. He's garbage. He's worse than fucking Mr. John Laurinaitis. Because he's behind the releases too. Vince, Bruce, John Laurinaitis, and that's it. Vince is killing his future. There's not going to be a future for the WWE. Probably the WWE won't be a product for the next 5 years. Probably the same fucking people still there. Roman will probably be like 45 and be the Universal Champion for like the 99th time. And then we'll see old farts like 75-year-old Hulk Hogan coming out. Little something, and his teeth are coming out, something like that. On old school Raw. And they'll put schmucks in the Hall of Fame that should not be there. Like Beth fucking Phoenix and the fucking Bella Sluts. The Hall of Fame's a joke. The whole fucking company's a joke. And Vince McMahon's an even bigger joke. A 75-year-old fucking bastard. Killing his company. When he said that, I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill my creation with a lethal dose of poison. He's killing it. Literally, he's killing it. He's killing Hunter's baby right now. Now, if I'm Hunter, I would go up to Vince and punch him right in the fucking face. For killing my stars. Getting rid of my future. I was like, what the fuck, Vince? NXT is not going to be a brand anymore in the next 2-3 years. I guarantee that. And all these people that come from the indies are probably going to say, fuck NXT, fuck the WWE. We're going to go to AEW, or we'll go to Ring of Honor, or go to Impact, or go to Japan, or stay in the indie scene. That's it. That is 100% correct. And that's not an opinion, that's fact. NXT will be gone in the next couple years. And all the guys and girls there will either go to the main roster and get the golden shovel and then get released. I can probably say I'm not predicting anything, I'm not Nostradamus or anything, but I would say in the next 3, 5, 6, 7 years, Raw will probably be doing a 1.2 rating or worse. SmackDown will probably be doing a 1.5 to a 1.8, even though it's on Fox. NXT will be gone. 205 Live, bye. That'll be gone. The main event will be gone too. WWE will be a show of what it used to be. And Vince will be 80, 81, 82 years old, still being a senile bastard, not giving a shit. And God forbid freaking Hunter and Stephanie own it. Maybe they'll resurrect the WWE, but with who? With who? They're gonna. You think Tony Khan is gonna get rid of his talent? His main talent? Maybe the guys and girls on Dark and Elevation, they'll probably get rid of them. Maybe Rampage, but that'll be it. There'll be no big stars like freaking Hangman Adam Page. We won't see him jump over to WWE. I think that would be a really bad decision for him. They're gonna stay where the competition is. That's what AEW is. Cody said it himself on Wednesday night. We're not the alternative. We're competition. Sticking it to Vince. Vince thinks AEW is not competition. He's like, oh, we don't know their incentives or anything, but we'll just hand over our talent. That's why everybody's going to AEW now. That's why AEW has a massive roster right now. Where are you going to fit all these people? I mean, seriously, Adam Cole might be going to AEW. Where are you gonna put him? You got to put him in the title picture. But then you got guys like CM Punk and Danielson there, who's definitely gonna be in the world title picture. Where's Adam Cole gonna be? Lost in the shuffle, probably. Or he goes after the TNT title. But I would think Adam Cole is going to stay with WWE because Hunter and Stephanie love the guy. He's number one in merch. But there's no way the Undisputed Era are coming back. They're not coming if they go to if Cole's on the main roster. We're not going to see Roddy coming up next after that. Can't have Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish is gone unless they re-sign him. And then they reform the Undisputed Era on the main roster. They'll probably kill it too. They'll probably ruin the Undisputed Era on the main roster. Like they're going to do to Adam Cole on the main roster. I guarantee that one. They're kind of comparing Adam Cole to Shawn Michaels. Is he going to be the second coming of Shawn? Maybe, maybe not. I just think he's going to get the golden shovel. It'll be good for maybe 4, 5, maybe 6 months, and then down the drain. Unless they give him like the Intercontinental title, or maybe I doubt the Universal title. And if they do, hopefully he holds it for like 2 years. Maybe make the WWE make SmackDown the best show on Friday night next to Rampage, but it is what it is. But I'll say it right now, WWE is dead. It is dead. It's not even flatlining anymore. Basically it is flatlining. It's not going boop, boop, boop. It's going like this. Boop, boop, boop. Cardiac arrest called time of death. August the 8th. Well, now it's August the 8th, 2021. WWE has died. And NXT is basically dead too. 2013 to 2021. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Vince McMahon, for killing NXT. Thank you very much. You senile fuck. Thank you. You're a senile fuck. That's all I gotta say about that. That's it. WWE's dead. NXT's dead. The ratings are garbage now. And when Adam Cole goes, I mean, who's going to be the star of NXT? Samoa Joe? How long is Joe going to be before he goes? Vince calls him back. It's like, oh, Joe, we got to come back. Joe, come back to the main roster so we can bury you again. And really, who's Joe's contenders going to be? Maybe besides maybe Kyle, maybe Roderick Strong. I would say Pete Dunne, but I don't know Pete. Well, I would say Pete Dunne's coming back, but who knows if Pete Dunne's gonna re-sign? Pete Dunne might go to AEW. Who knows? But I would love to see Samoa Joe and Pete Dunne going at it. That's a dream match waiting to happen. But I was hoping maybe Samoa Joe and Bronson Reed. That's not happening. I mean, we get one dream match at TakeOver 36, and then after that, I guess the next dream match in line for Samoa Joe would be Pete fucking Dunne. That's it. Other than that, NXT's done. Raquel Gonzalez is probably going to lose the belt to Dakota Kai. Who's gonna be the next face of the women's division besides Dakota Kai? Io. Io's going to turn heel pretty soon, and it's gonna have a stupid feud with Zoe Stark. And then after that, they'll probably send her to the main roster to get buried, or maybe team her up with Asuka. All we need is Kyrie to come back. They reform the Black Lotus tribe. I mean, nice Kyrie reference on NXT, saying, "Oh, we can get together, like how you and Kyrie did." And then I like Io's face. What? Io did not like that Kyrie reference. She did not like it. So everybody's like, "Oh, Kyrie's gonna come back." I doubt that. I would love to see Kyrie come back to NXT, but she's an ambassador to NXT Japan right now. She's an ambassador to the WWE. I don't even think she should come back. God forbid she does come back, and then they put her back on the main roster. God forbid she's in another match with Nia Jax. God forbid. Because Nia put her out not once but twice with a concussion. That's why she said, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm not working with Nia Jax no more, the box machine herself, next to Eva Marie. Kyrie should just stay where she is, stay in Japan, be married to me, because she's my second wife. Because I gotta have my sushi too, Asuka, Kyrie, and Io. Next to Miho and on my side dishes, Miho, Abe, and Pieter, by the way. Gotta keep them off to the side because they want the D too, but it is what it is. Gotta have my sushi and then gotta have my side pieces. Gotta have my my California rolls or something like that. I don't eat sushi for real, but just paraphrasing. It is what it is. But yeah, Vince killed NXT. I mean, what's next? I'm hearing more people gonna get released because WWE's gonna get sold. I don't know who. It's gonna be NBC Universal. It's gonna maybe be, and hopefully not Disney, because Disney will just make it rated G, and we'll have Mickey Mouse and Goofy and Donald on commentary with Michael Cole. We'll just have ridiculous fucking shit. And it won't be on the USA Network. It'll be on the Disney Channel or Disney Plus. And most people don't have Disney Plus and probably don't want to buy it. So it'll probably be on the Disney Channel and Fox. Or Disney Plus and the Fox Network. And it won't be on Peacock probably. That was another stupid thing. Going from the WWE Network to Peacock. Stupid. That's what it is. The WWE is dead. It's dead. I can't support it anymore. I can't support it. I really don't want to watch the show on Monday night or Friday night. I really don't, but I got nothing else to watch. I can watch porn, but I don't want to watch porn from like 8 o'clock at night till 11 o'clock at night. I could, but I'll fall asleep and I'll fall asleep, probably come in my hand or something like that. It is what it is. But it is what it is. I'm just making funny. But that's all I got to say about that. So, yeah, so fuck Vince McMahon, fuck Nick Khan, and fuck the entire WWE fan base. And that's all I got to say about that. But if they lose Adam Cole, it's over for them. You think Roman's gonna continue to hold the WWE on his back? He's around 40 years old. I mean, how much you gonna bring back Cena? Cena's gonna be doing his crappy movies. And Oberg's is like 53, 54, 55 years old. How many times are you gonna bring that old fuck back? Just to give him random title shots that he doesn't need. And title reigns he doesn't need. It is what it is. The future of WWE, there is none. There is no future of the WWE. Not even Adam Cole can save it. Not even Adam Cole, baby. Not even Io Shirai can save that women's division either. It's done. WWE has passed away. NXT basically has passed away. It's gone. It's done. Doesn't even pay to watch it on Tuesday nights now. I only watch because Adam Cole's there, but now he's going to be gone after the 22nd. What's good to watch on Tuesday night? Samoa Joe? Io? That's the only thing I would probably watch. I'd probably still watch NXT just for Io, but Io's not on all the time. Samoa Joe will be on most of the time because he's going to be the champ pretty soon. Other than that, I feel bad for guys like Ciampa, Gargano, Thatcher, Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, Saray. Basically, everybody there is like a minor leaguer besides besides Samoa Joe and others. NXT is not even going to be in existence probably the next year or so. That's straight up. Straight up. Vince killed his creation. Vince and Nick Khan killed NXT. They're killing the WWE from within. All these budget cuts, which is basically bullshit. You're just taking the lesser contracts, taking the money from those contracts and feeding them to fucking Cena or fucking Roman or whoever so they can maybe keep somebody, like maybe an Adam Cole. I heard they might give him $1 million contract to stay. I think he's going to stay, but I don't know. That's not up to me. That's up to Adam Cole, baby. I would love to have him in AEW to be, with his hot ass fucking wife, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby. I don't think he'll if he does go to AEW, he probably won't be in the Elite at first, but I think he will later on. I don't think he'd want to get revenge on the Bucks and Kenny, so it'll probably be just like, a good guy who maybe with I don't want to say Jericho's group, but who would just be by himself. Maybe he'll be in a group with Punk and Danielson. That'd be interesting. Punk, Danielson, and Cole going after the Elite. That'd be cool. And then maybe you release Cesaro, then bring in Chris Hero to reform the Kings of Wrestling, and have like an all ROH stable. Go at it. Have the Kings of Wrestling against the Bucks. They win the tag team titles. You can have either Punk, Danielson, or Adam Cole beat Kenny, win the world title, or one of them win the TNT title from Miro. Just have this super Ring of Honor stable. Just get rid of the elite. The elite, they'll still be strong and everything. They'll still be there, but the Ring of Honor group would probably be the best thing in AEW. But you never know what's gonna happen. But that's all I gotta say about that. All right, so that's basically all I gotta say. It's 12:12. I'm gonna have a late night snack. I'm gonna watch some more TV. I'm gonna edit this bad boy up. I see how many of JD's fucking assholes come around. If he decides to even mention my name, he doesn't really. I don't think he cares. You'll probably just think I'm a nobody, but it is too. You're an egomaniac. The Braves suck. So that's all I gotta say about that. So you can go stroke your cat, there, Gerald. That's all I gotta say about that. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck your fans too. That's all I gotta say about that. You want to think that guys like me, Jerry, I'll even say Zubair and WJ, you think we're nobodies? And like, we live in our mom's basement and this and that, even though I own my own house. Jerry, I think now has his own house. Zubair still lives with his parents. He's 20-some years old. I'm not gonna diss Zubair anymore, man. I'm kind of tired of dissing Zubair. Even though I still think he's a Smart Busters mark and a WJ simp. But it is what it is. I'm done, kind of playing around with Zubair, even though he hates my guts. He still thinks I'm the P word. Just because he can't get with Crap Queen. It is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. Sometimes Zubair is funny. Other times, I think, especially with the stuff that he does with the Smart Busters, the Smart Busters want him to swallow. What did he do with the shaving cream? Did he swallow it or something? They put it in his mouth and I think he tried to swallow it. Almost fucking died. That's kind of dumb. And then he's doing all these flippity dippity doos off his in his room and almost basically killing him, almost hurting himself really bad. I mean, that's him. I don't care. If he wants to be a Smart Buster simp, let him be. If he wants to be a Crap Queen simp, let him be. They're both the same age, or around the same age. But it is what it is, and that's it. So Zuby can do his videos. Some of them are good. Some of them are, they're okay. He's not that bad of a YouTuber. But he just needs to lay off saying on the P word. P word. Just get over it. Just move on. Do your own shit. Leave me alone. Let me do my own shit. I mean, that's it. Even with guys like Will, I mean, I have nothing bad to say about Will anymore. I'm just let him do his own shit. If him and Dark Horse are never gonna make peace, I know he left me a comment saying me and Dark Horse will never make peace. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll let Will do whatever he wants. If he wants to play video games all day, that's fine. Let him do it. Everybody should be entitled to do their own thing. I want to do my own thing. Nick wants to do his own thing. Fan of YouTube wants to do his own thing. Chase, Double Z, whoever, Zuby, Jerry, WJ, they want to do their own thing. We should be all entitled to let them do their own thing. But, there's certain people that are fucking egomaniacs. I think they're so high and mighty, like, who from Fall River, Massachusetts. That guy. We don't talk about him anymore because he's irrelevant. Thinks he's all big and bad. Wants to take on a guy that's freaking stronger than him. Like, no, I'll mention him, Remington. Really? You want to take on Remington? Oh! I'd love to see Remington go back to Boston, find that dweeb and knock him right out. I'd love to see that. I would pay to see that. Or even my good buddy Chase too. Knock that fucking guy out. Fuck him. Fuck him and fuck his fake 119,000 subscribers. Fuck him. That's all I gotta say about that. And yeah, if I'm mentioning him, I'm not mentioning him by name. I don't even, it's like, oh, you're still mentioning him, you're still obsessed. Fuck you. I can say whatever the fuck I want. You don't like it? Do something about it. Because you're not. So you can blow me and suck my fucking fat Italian sausage. Okay? And drink and keep continuing to rotate on my big Italian cock. Because you love my vitamins, you love my milk too. So gargle my milk until you fucking choke. That's all I gotta say about that. Fuck you guys. And finally, yeah, I did put Mets in there, the New York Mets in there. Yeah, once again, the fucking Mets lose again. They lost 5-3 to the fucking Phillies tonight. Once again, the fucking bullpen blows it up. 3 runs. They had, at first they had only 2 goddamn hits. Then there was what was it? It was 5-0. And they lost 5-3. Now the Mets are in. I don't know. Well, let me see what the Braves did before I finish. Joe Cronin's live, by the way. There is a UFC fight on tonight. Nobody cares. Shit. Hold on. I don't even know who's still live with me. If it's Nick or it's fan of YouTube. But it is what it is. Okay, let's go back to that. All right, like I said, the Mets lost today 5-3. They are now 1.5 games back of the Phillies going into tomorrow's game. They got Taijuan Walker on the mound tomorrow. Probably gonna get swept tomorrow. They'll be 2.5 back. They'll probably be in 3rd place. Well, they'll be in 3rd place probably. Yankees won tonight 5-4. Whoop-de damn freaking do. Other than that, Red Sox had a doubleheader. They lost the first game 1-0. Second game they won 2-1 in 8 innings. That's pretty good if you're a Red Sox fan like me, but it is what it is. The Braves lost. That's the only good thing the Mets. That's some good news for the Mets tonight. The Braves lost 3-2, but the Nationals gained a game. Up on the Mets, so it is what it is. Yeah, so the Braves lost 3-2. And let's quickly go to the standings before we end shop. Yankees are 1.5 games out of the second wild card. Mets are now 6 games out of the second wild card. They're 3.5 games behind the Reds because the Padres have the second wild card by 6 games. Braves are a half game behind, 6.5. Cardinals at 7. So there'll probably be a lot of shifting over the next month, couple weeks to going into September. But anyway, as we go to the division, the red hot Tampa Bay Rays have now opened a 3-game lead over the Red Sox. They've won 3 in a row. The Yankees have won 5 in a row, along with the Blue Jays. Even though they lost the second game, so it's really they lost 1 in a row. It is what it is. Yankees are 5.5 games out. They're 2.5 behind the Red Sox right now. Other than that, in the AL Central, the White Sox have a 10.5 game lead over the Cleveland Guardians, the Indians, whatever you want to call them. Basically, that division is done. Just give the White Sox the AL Central Championship. Just raise the banner right now. It's over for them. The AL West, Astros have a 3-game lead over the Athletics. That still might be a division to watch. All right, in the NL East, like I said, the Phillies have a 1.5 game lead over the Mets. Phillies are at 58 and 53. The Mets are at 56 and 54. Barely 2 games over 500. Probably after tomorrow, when they lose tomorrow, because they'll lose tomorrow. They'll be 1 game over. They'll probably be 500 by Wednesday. That's what they are. They're a 500 team right now. It sucks. The most they had was 9 games. There were 9 games over 500 at one point. Now they're 2. That's what happens when you basically lose 4 in a row. Well, 3 in a row, actually. It is what's the JD's Braves 56 and 55. Game over 500. 2 games out. The Nationals are 8 games out. And Alejandro Katz's Marlins are 11 games out. So basically, right now it's a 3-team race in the NL East. The Mets are starting to fade away and classify themselves as obsolete. That's it. Braves are getting red hot again. The Phillies are red hot right now. 7 in a row right now. They got Zach Wheeler on the mound tomorrow. He's probably going to kill the Mets like he did a couple games ago when he played them. He was whipping their ass. That's that. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think the Mets are going to get swept and then limp home against the Nationals. The Nationals are probably going to whip their ass. And then the the Giants will come in and just whip the living crap out of them at home. Then they go to LA, then San Francisco again. They'll probably get swept there. I'm telling you, by the end of this month, the Mets will be in fourth, maybe last. They might be in last place by the end of this month. The way they're going. Can't hit, they can't pitch, they can't get runners in scoring position. The bullpen sucks, they can't get shit. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. The Mets are done, man. Stick a fork in them and wait till next year. Sad, too. I think a lot of players that the Mets have right now are going bye-bye next year. Conforto, Diaz, Familia. They're gone. Bye! Baez might even come. I don't even know if Baez is going to come back next year. If he does, they'll have to re-sign him to like a big deal and probably give him like $200 million or something like that. I don't even know if this is his contract year or he's got another year or two left on his contract. I don't even know. But if he does come back, if the Mets do re-sign him or he does come back, I would have him play third base. Get rid of J.D. Davis. I'm sorry, I like J.D., but it's time to go. We could have Guillaume and Baez platoon at third, maybe VR too. I would keep Jonathan VR. I would keep Kevin Pillar too. Other than that, everybody else is probably gonna be gone. I would think Stroman is probably gonna be gone. Stroman's up and down. Walker, just shut him down for the rest of the goddamn year. Unless he pulls a gem out of his ass tomorrow, which I don't think he will. 4 straight starts and it's just garbage. So, tomorrow's not going to be any different. So it is what it is. That's that. But yeah, they're going to get swept by the Phillies. Going to be 2.5 out. Probably in third place. Braves will probably win tomorrow over the Nationals. They'll jump in the second place with 50. How many games we got left? 52 games left. After tomorrow, it'll be 51. We got 52 games left, so anything can happen right now. But the Mets want to win that division. They have to start winning, and they have to win the next 30-some-odd games. And it's going to be hard. You got 13 against the Giants, and I think the rest is against the Nationals, with the Marlins, and I think the Nationals. Not that many games left against the Phillies or the Braves. That's it. I think there's 20. They said 21 games against the Marlins and the Nationals. So you got to win all. You got to beat the living crap out of them if you want to win the division. Because right now, if you're thinking the second wild card, that's a pipe dream right now. 6 games back. And the Padres right now, they're not going to, I don't even think they're going to lose control. They're not going to lose control. They're not going to choke. They're getting Tatis back, and he's probably going to play the outfield right now. I don't think he's going to play shortstop right now. But yeah, they're going to get Tatis back. They're probably going to go on another winning streak here and there. But I still think the Padres will make the playoffs. The Dodgers are definitely making the playoffs. Hold on. Giants are definitely going to make the playoffs as the number 1 seed. Who else? And the Brewers, who are going to be the NL Central champions, they're going to be the number 2 seed. It is what it is. But there's no way the Mets are going to jump over the Reds unless the Reds implode. They're 3.5 games behind the Reds and 6 full games back of the Padres right now with 52 to play. And a half game in front of the Braves and a game in front of the Cardinals. So they keep losing. They're going to have to jump over the Cardinals, jump over the Braves, jump over the Reds, and the Padres. Jump over 4 teams. Can it happen? Is it impossible? Not really, but the way they're going, it looks to be impossible. I'm not giving up on the season because I don't give up on the Mets. But right now, it does not look good, and I'm waiting for football to start. The way they're playing right now. It is what it is. That's it. The Brewers up by 6 games in the division against the Reds. Giants are up by 4 games over the Dodgers. I can't wait till next week. Next week, you can just kiss the Mets season goodbye. At this rate, and even with the GOAT, DeGrom coming back in September, and maybe Lindor might be coming back sooner than DeGrom. He was they showed him running in the field earlier before the game tonight, so he might be on his way back. I think he's got some. He'll probably do some rehab games, but then he'll come back probably in September. Not that it's gonna help the Mets right now. They got to start winning, and something's gonna happen. Something has to happen between now and the next 51 games. And I think the Mets, 51 games, the division's not lost yet, Met fans, so got to keep the faith, but they got to start winning. They have to take this game tomorrow. They have to. They go 2.5 back. I don't see the Phillies relinquishing that lead, even though they play the Dodgers right after that. And we got the Nationals, so who knows? We can sweep the Nationals. The Phillies will get swept by the Dodgers. We'll be back in first place, and it depends what the Braves do. It is what it is. But the Mets, if they want to win this division, wake up. Walker, wake up. Fucking Stroman, get your head out of your fucking ass. The offense, get your head out of your fucking asses. Get some fucking runs. I'm getting sick and tired of them getting 2-3 runs a game. It's horrible. They can't rely on the long ball all the fucking time. And every time they get a guy on base, if it's first and second, nobody out, they can't get one goddamn run in. Bases loaded. They had it 3 times the last game. Last 2 games, I think they had bases loaded, nobody out. Couldn't even get one. They got one stinking run. One. On a fucking sacrifice fly by Dom Smith. Come on. How could a team that has a not so great offense, the batting order and everything, besides freaking when they had Lindor, McNeil, and Alonso in the lineup. I mean, how can those 3 guys not get one stinking run in? How can a team not get one run in? That's been the problem. They can't get runs in when they need it, and with runners in scoring position. The pitching has been abysmal right now. The starting pitching. Carrasco had a couple good games, to start. McGill was just, he's starting to become, the people are starting to expose him now. I mean, he pitched a pretty decent game tonight until I think and then Miguel Castro came in. Then what happens? The fucking bullpen does what it always does. Gives up fucking runs. What else is new? At least it wasn't fucking Diaz like it was last night. Edwin Diaz needs to go. He needs to get out of here. We need a bona fide closer. Get rid of Lugo. I'm sorry, my fans. Get rid of Seth Lugo. Please, he's not the pitcher that he used to be. He's garbage. Edwin Diaz, gone. Lugo, gone. Familia, definitely gone. I would keep Aaron Loup. He's the best pitcher in the bullpen. Trevor Mays, up and down. I would keep him for maybe 1 year, maybe see if he can prove himself in 2022. Other than that, everybody else go by. Conforto, get your ass out of here. You're a bum. I love you, but you're a bum. You can't even fucking hit anymore. You lost at the plate. You suck against left-handed pitching. That's been that way for 5 years, dude. That's been the Mets' Achilles heel, is left-handed pitching. Sucks. It is fucking garbage, and it pisses me off. How can they lose 3 or 4 to the fucking Marlins? What's even worse, they lost to the fucking Pirates. The Pirates are a joke. They can't beat lesser teams that they easily can beat in their sleep. But as always, the Marlins always give them fits. They've been doing that since they began. They're losing to teams they should not be losing to. The Blue Jays, I mean, they beat 2 or 3 of the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have an amazing offense. I'm surprised they even won 2 of those 3 games at home. They lost to the Reds, which they could have easily beat 2 or 3. They really should have beat the Marlins up 3 or 4 because they got swept by the Yankees and the Mets come in. I was like, oh, they're not the Yankees. Boom, boom, boom. Gone. You lose 3 or 4 to this fucking team. I gotta feed the cat soon. I know, baby. I know. Yeah, Mets are in trouble, man. Mets are in trouble. Big time trouble. They lose tomorrow. I'm not giving up, but I'm still gonna watch the Mets because I got nothing else to watch until football starts. And in a couple weeks, in another month. So I have to continue to watch the sad sack Mets. Ugh, it sucks, man. We're already 3 hours in. I want to have a late night snack. Maybe take a quickie shower. Watch a movie. Yeah, no, that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think they're gonna get swept tomorrow. Walker's got, he's lost. Walker's lost on the mound. They can't hit anymore unless the bats finally wake up tomorrow. They go after Zach Wheeler, knock him out of the game in the first or second inning. They get like 6 to 8 runs. But who knows what Walker will probably give them right back. They're going to get swept by the fucking Phillies. When we could have put the Phillies away. But it looks like the Phillies are going to put us away, put the Mets away. And that's it. If it's not going to be the Phillies, it'd definitely be the Giants and the Dodgers coming up this next weekend. Next weekend into the following week. By SummerSlam weekend, the Mets will probably be in 4th place. Or maybe last. Who knows? And that would really piss off Uncle Stevie Cohen. Now the contender, now they're not even a contender right now. That's all I got to say about that. All right, that's it for my long-ass 3-hour video. I didn't want to go too long, but it is what it is. I had a lot of fun. And if you don't like it, fuck you, man. That's all I got to say about that. All right, so thank you for watching my Saturday night stream. We had a lot to talk about. We talked about some movies. We talked about the Halloween franchise. We talked about the NXT releases a little bit. Talked about Adam Cole, baby, and the WWE basically being dead. NXT is gone and done and buried. We talked about that. We talked about the crappy Mets, and then we talked about JD being an egomaniac. Still not number 1 in the YWC, IWC. That goes to Grimm's Toy Show. I'm sorry. If you're talking wrestling content, I would give Joe Cronin the nod over JD. I'm sorry. Joe's more, in my eyes, Joe is more entertaining than JD. I'm sorry. And if JD doesn't like it, well, I don't give a shit what he thinks. I don't give a shit what he thinks. I don't even give a shit about his mindless zombie subscribers, what they think. I don't understand why you donate to this guy. If you want to make a living off YouTube, I don't give a shit. You can get like 26,000 fucking views in a day or a week. That's fine. You could have 125,000 subs. Maybe most of them are probably fake. Who knows? I know JD is better than most of us. I know he thinks that guys like me, guys like Jerry, guys like WJ, and maybe Zubair, he thinks we're nothing. We're just minuscule channels that we still, live in mommy's house, and we have the beds that just got made or something like that. It is what it is. But you're still an egomaniac. You're still a Braves fan. I just hope the Braves choke this year so I can fucking laugh. I don't even know if he roots for any hockey teams or a football team. As long as it's not if he, God forbid, he's a Jet fan, I would be, oh my God. If KD roots for the Jets, I would have the entire Jet fan base go find him and kick his ass. But that's it. If he's a Ranger fan, I'll the Rangers fan base kick his ass too. So I know he's not a Niner fan. I know he's not a Niner fan. If he is, oh, my brother, if he was still alive today, I would love for him to go to his house and kick his ass. But it is what it is. That's all I got to say about that. So it is what it is. If JD wants to take this the wrong way, he wants to call me a nobody. He wants to say that, I live in my mommy's basement, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a shit what he says. I don't give a shit. You're an egomaniac. You're a WWE shill. You're a WWE mark. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say. You're not better than Jerry. You're not better than anybody in the YWC, IWC. You're not better than Joe Cronin. That's for damn sure. You're not better than Joe. Joe might like you in his own way, but it is what it is. Still, me and Joe should be working in the WWE or in wrestling, while you just sit at home and stroke your cat. That's all I gotta say about that. Speaking of cats, come here, you. Come here. Come here. Come here. My cat, JD, is better than your fucking cat. That's all I gotta say about it. What do you gotta say to JD? What do you gotta say to JD? Fuck you, you bald-headed... he's not bald. Okay. Fuck you, JD. Fuck you. Fuck you. I scratch your eyes out, you fucking cunt. That's it. I will not stroke my cat like that. I will not. Because I don't do that. I love my animal. But you fuck your cat. That's all I gotta say about that. Stroke your cat. Well, I'll love my cat and give you some food, so I know you gotta eat. I know, I'm sorry. We're gonna eat right now. Okay. And that's it. So thank you all for watching. Thank you to Nick. Out. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Thank you to Nick for coming in. Thank you to Chase for coming in. Not Chase. I'm sorry. Fan of YouTube for coming in. And everybody else who watched, thank you for coming in. If you left a like, thank you. Left a dislike, well, fuck you, man. Thank you for the free view. And that's all I gotta say about that. Thank you for watching. And Susan will say goodbye. Fuck you! Goodbye, you fucking cunts! Fuck you! Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your late Saturday night. And I'll see you again next time. Peace! Braves suck, dude!